we are exceptionally excited to be diving in here. Unfortunately, our rogue is going to be joining us a little bit late, so you'll probably see some shifting of the camera at some point, maybe, unless we did this right, which there is a chance that we actually did this right. So we'll see. We'll see. If me and Lost are half as smart as we think we are funny, this will work out perfect.
You're the smart one.
Oh, and the good-looking one. All right, so do you want to just like go on ahead and kick it off, or do you want us to like should we describe our characters first, or how do you want us to do this, DM?
Yes, please describe your characters. We're going to start with Rox.
Rox is a goblin, as with all of his brethren that will be in this campaign. He's a sneaky, shifty little guy. Most of that he gets from his father, who we will meet later. He's got red hair. He talks funny. He is illiterate. That's really about it for Rox. He's usually pretty. He tries to be funny. He's not though, and that's Rox in a nutshell.
All right, thank you. Then we're gonna just skip on down to Jaydles because I need to help Shogun real quick.
Okay. So Jaydles, and this is a younger form of Jaydles. I don't know that we have anybody watching that's familiar with Jaydles himself, but Jaydles is a he's sort of at this point I would think he's just reached adulthood, and he's working on making a name for himself as a goblin adventurer, and he has recently started working with I guess it's not as recently. He's been working with the Goblin King Jareth within his court, gathering information and helping to gather information and sort of spread rumors to help out with the kingdom of the Goblin King. Long may he reign. Jaydles is, though he is charismatic, he's not really focused too much on that part of his life yet. He likes to punch stuff and hit things at this point. This is young temperamental Jaydles. And he likes to paint. Right.
Okay, and so we're gonna go with Chocrel next.
Oh my. Chocrel is the eldest of the brothers. He has made some deals with Bargarovic to strengthen his power, his lust for immortality, and his lust for power, and his lust for the destruction of all things not goblin. He short, green, and wears leather, and likes to think that he is the smartest of all the goblins, which sometimes he is not. But if you ask him, he's going to think that he always is. In a nutshell, that is him. And his deity, his patron is Bargarovic from the Nine Hells.
And
Do you want to do Rog since he's not here, Rox? I mean, it's only right. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Rog is a shifty little bastard. I learned a lot of stuff from him. He's real short. He was actually the runt in the litter. He ate all of his brothers, no sisters, and if he can steal it, he will, whether it's worth something, and then he will come back to you and try and sell you the same thing he just sold at a very extremely marked up value.
So if he steals a penny from you, he will try and sell it to you for $50. And it's Rog. And I'm pretty sure he's an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. And he'll stab you. Just assume talk to you if he's in the mood.
And I think he smokes Pall Malls.
Plum walls.
That was that's later in Rox's life that he has the run-in with the Pall Malls.
Well, you know, Rog leaves Rox alone a lot because he's going out to go pick up cigarettes. Everybody leaves Rox in his life.
I imagine Rog would be like a Winston guy.
I can see that. Winston, full flavors, please.
That will lead us to our last goblin, our newest goblin edition, Mog.
Hey. Mog is a quite the holy god. Partly because his undershirt has nothing but holes. But beside the point, he worships the god Throth, god of the earth, or goddess. Sorry. Mainly because he deals with that of alchemy for the most part and nature. He once got rid of the stench of the eternal bog from King Jareth himself after a goblin had hugged his leg, causing him to get some of the stench on him, that he found out a remedy to get rid of it. But in his triumph, he marched around and tripped and fell on a chicken, which made him hit his head, and he forgot the remedy. So he has gone mad, and in search of trying to recreate it, became a hermit until now. Question. But yes, he always carries his trusty naked mole rat on a stick called Fred.
Love it.
So we start our story several years after the events of the labyrinth. And several of these goblins are in service to King Jareth personally. And one of them happens to be Rog, who's been missing for a few days. And nobody's quite sure where he's gone off to. Until one day, while Jaydles is roaming the courtyard, this really shifty-looking, sand-covered goblin runs up to him and says, "This is for you. This is for you, right? You're the Jaydles."
I am the Jaydles. That's correct. I'm just gonna hold my hand out.
And he digs around in his pouch, and there's just sand, so much sand coming out of his little pouch. And he hands you this torn, beat up, sand, blood stained, you don't know what else kind of stained letters on it. And you just look at it, and he just runs off in like a flash and says nothing else to you.
Okay. I guess you didn't want the tip. I'm just gonna like take it, unroll it sort of, and try to avoid the blood spatter, but you know, whatever.
Okay. So as you're unrolling it, there's several chunks missing. There's stuff covering all it. What you could read is Jaydles, mission bust, T missing, fairy circle taken over by Jareth betrayed, make the crew, come find me at the desert, 3 days west, 1 day south, find the bird tree, help save Jareth. Rog.
Oh boy. Well. All right, so I got to get a crew together. Okay. Shit. T. Who would be T? Hey, Rog. I just got a letter from you. Who would be T? T missing. Jareth betrayed. Okay. All right. There's stuff to do here. So is King Jareth currently? Would I know if he's here? Should if he's here, I feel like Jaydles should report this to him directly.
Jareth has not been seen for many days now, almost a month.
Oh shit. All right, so this is worse than I thought it would be. Okay, so I need to find people that I know I can trust and that are good at what they do. I've got to get the gang back together for the first time. All right, so the first one that's going to pop into my head, obviously Rog is not here. We're going to find him. So obviously the first one that's going to pop into my head is my brother. So I'm going to go find Chakral. I'm going to go find him.
So you race out of the courtyard and down the streets, and you end up at your lovely home in the center of the Goblin City.
I'm going to just kind of bang on the door. Hey, we got a problem.
Ooh, what? I'm in the middle of something. And you're gonna look over, and I'm gonna have like a goblin foot, and I'm sewing it to a goblin's leg. I'm trying to make something. What?
When I told you should take up a hobby like sewing, I didn't mean body parts together. But
I have a plan. But what is it you need? I'll put this to the side.
Okay.
You have my attention, Jaydles.
I'm gonna take the letter and hold it up. I got a letter from Rog. Rog was out. He was doing some stuff for Jareth. We haven't seen him.
As always.
Yeah, but the letter says that that the mission was a bust. That T is missing. Twixie, maybe. We know Twixie, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. So T's missing. Jareth has been betrayed by the Fae Circle.
What?
Yeah, I know that's bad. But it said that Rog's asking for help, so we gotta get some others together. So we need to figure out who all. I mean, we should take Rox, because he'll help us to be able to find Rog better, because he thinks just like him.
He's
right?
the stupid one, right? Yes, he'll find him. I mean,
stupid.
He's
different. Well, so
he's a good boy. He's a good boy. That's fine. He'll be definitely useful. As far as Rog is concerned, I mean, he usually staggers home after a month or so. But if he's missing, where did this letter come from?
Well, Rog's not missing. This came from Rog. Jareth is missing. We haven't seen Jareth in a while.
Yes, but where is Rog?
Rog is we gotta go find the sand tree.
Well, if this is anything to do with Jareth being betrayed, I'm in. Count me in. Let's go. Hell yes.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, you know I'm in.
All right. Okay, so let's go. We'll go get Rox.
I'm gonna stand up, and you're gonna realize I'm completely buck naked. I'm gonna go grab my leathers. I'm ready. Let's go. And I'm gonna be getting dressed as I walk out the door.
So hold on, just to clarify here, I just want to make sure that I'm getting I'm getting the full picture without actually looking at the full picture here. If you know what I'm saying. So you're holding a foot whilst naked.
Well,
I'm in the dark.
Something together. I mean, I was busy. I have this idea.
I didn't know you were a foot guy.
Well, I mean, it's going to need 2 feet. I'm going to need another one. If this mission goes poorly, maybe it'll be one of yours. We should go.
Yeah, we should. You know what? Let's go get Rox and let's think about this on the way. So we're gonna go look for Rox now.
So you're searching the streets. You go to Rog's home, which you know is in the slummy district. You pound on the door for a while, and there's no answer. And as you start to leave, this hand grabs you by the ankle, and out comes Rox.
Where even were you?
What are you trying to do? Sneak up on me like that for? What are you guys doing? I'll see you
He's
guys in a
such
minute.
good boy.
I am a really good boy.
I walk in on him naked holding a foot, and now you're grabbing my foot.
Chaco wanted another foot.
I mean, he's useful. He finds things for me.
I was grabbing you another foot, Chuck.
You're a good boy. You're a
I
good
know.
boy.
You keep telling me that. I know I'm a good boy. I wish my dad thought that too, but he thinks I'm a disappointment.
Well, you know.
Speaking of, you guys seen him in a while? He said he was gonna go get some smokes, and I haven't seen him in like shit. It's been a while.
He actually went on a mission, Rox.
Oh yeah, a mission.
Well, no,
Last time he went on a mission, I had a little brother.
this time it's a real one though. This
Uh-huh.
is actually a mission for Jareth, who I'm concerned that there's some things going on, and we could use your help. We need to go find your dad, which I know you've not exactly been successful at when you do it alone in the past. But we know what we're looking for. We're looking for the sand tree. Does
Oh,
that
the
mean
sand
anything
tree?
to you?
Yeah, sand tree. I have no fucking clue what that means.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
Is it a tree made out of sand, or is it a tree in the sand, or is it a sand that looks like a tree? Oh, maybe somebody drew a tree in the sand.
Why are you confusing the boy? Rox.
Well, I would let him read the letter, but
Rox,
I'll read it. What to say?
we have things to do. We have to go. We have to read him the letter. Just read him the letter. He'll get it. He'll get it. He's a smart boy. Read it to him.
send it.
Yeah, read it. Hey,
Chaco, as Jaydles is recounting this letter to you once again, you notice that Jaydles has forgotten that it's a bird tree, not a sand tree.
Bird tree. That's what I said.
When you
Oh,
get to the
the
point that
bird
you're
tree.
reading the sand tree, I'm gonna lean in and go, bird tree, read it again. God.
I was recounting
So-
from memory.
so we're not looking for a sand tree?
No, we're looking for a bird tree, which is even less helpful because I imagine there's fewer sand trees than there are trees with birds in them.
I bet you there's a lot of birds in trees, though.
Well,
I mean, like, I've seen birds in trees.
yes. Well,
So it makes a little more sense than a sand tree. I've never seen a tree made out of sand unless it's a cactus. And then it's not a tree, it's a cactus.
And it's also not made of sand. But that's,
It's not made of sand either.
yes,
Come on.
okay. Let's
Come on.
stop arguing about this sand tree. We need to find the bird tree. I have directions to find him. Directions to find him from the bird tree. So we need to find the bird tree.
All right, bird tree. Gotcha. Let's find this bird tree.
Jaydles, mission bust, T missing, phase circle taken over, Jareth betrayed, make the crew, come find me at desert camp 3 days west. Okay. Desert camp 3 days west, 1 day south. Look for the bird tree.
Oh, see,
okay.
now that makes more sense.
Oh my
You
gosh,
should
I
read us the
really.
whole thing.
Well, you know, if he had
Ooh.
better spelling and grammar,
You
I would
didn't even
actually
read
be
that
able to
to
read
me.
that.
I mean, you came and you visit me.
I'm gonna
you didn't
turn
even
it.
tell
I'm
me
gonna
that.
turn it. I'm gonna
Alright.
turn it around to Chakral, and I'm gonna say, Rog wrote this letter.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. He taught me how to read.
Oh, I'm gonna look over and put my hand on it. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna sit there and read it. Tree south. You know what? You're right. I'm surprised you got that out of it.
Is it pictures on it?
No,
Yes.
there's no pictures. But if you flip it over on the back here,
Yeah,
there's,
flip it
there's a
over.
little butt drawn.
Yeah,
that's wrong. Hold on, can I see it real quick?
Yes, here, take it. We need.
I'm gonna
someone-
draw something on the back of it.
Okay, so we've got. Okay, so there's the three of us. I feel like we're missing something.
Well, if this gets precarious, it's probably going to be best if we get someone who can, keep us going.
But it needs to be someone we can trust.
Wait. I think I know somebody.
Okay.
I heard about this this cleric. I was trying to like procure some feet, and I heard that he could do that. So I was actually gonna go look for him if I didn't get your feet. So
Why were my feet at the top of your? I'm still using my feet.
I didn't know they were your feet until you said something. Now I know they're your feet. Obviously, I'm gonna let you keep them for now.
Thanks.
For now, but yeah, we can go see if we can find this guy. His name's like Mog.
Mog. I'm
Mog,
familiar.
yeah.
I'm familiar with Mog. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he was gonna help me get some feet.
I don't know. He kind of lost it after that whole. You know what? It's fine. We'll be good. All right, let's go find Mog.
All right, I don't know where 100% where he's at. I think he's I don't know.
He's kept to himself for the most part as of late. So let's. I think I know where to look.
Oh, he bumped his head a while back ago. I heard.
There's a lot of stories around that.
Yeah.
So you head over towards the apothecary, thinking, that Mog likes to hang around there. And you see this tin hat on the floor and a little metal rump hanging out of a barrel.
I'm just going to hold my hand up.
Hanging out of the barrel.
It's a metal hat and then a barrel and a rump? As in a booty?
Yes, a booty.
Okay. I'm just gonna, hold on. I'm gonna take a few steps back so that we're all probably a good 20 feet, and I'm just gonna yell, Mog!
I want to use Mage Hand to, thump the booty.
Is that you?
I think it's a
Moan-
cat.
Meow once if it's you and twice if it's not.
It's me. Oh, my head. Not again.
Are you okay?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Is my leg okay? Do I still have my feet?
Right now.
I'm gonna start grabbing his foot.
Rocks, no, not now. Well, later.
Hey, we could use your help with something. If you're not too busy, I think, dying in a gutter?
Mog will, get out the bucket as best as he can. Yeah, I think I can help. I think. Oh no, did I lose some more memory again?
Was there liquor in there? In that bucket?
What?
I don't know. Let me go check. I'll go put his head back in the bucket.
No, god damn it.
There is not liquor in the bucket.
What's in the bucket?
I don't know that I won't.
Is that a poo bucket?
Are you trying to get back to the never mind. You know what? Hey, yeah, never mind.
So we could use someone with your specific skill set. You've made a name for yourself as a bit of an alchemist, and we could use a little bit of help on the way here for some support. We have a mission for King Jareth that we could use some assistance on if you're not too busy.
Oh, anything for King Jareth. Anything.
Okay.
Do we need to leave you alone with your
Yeah.
bucket for a little bit here?
Hail King Jareth, yes.
It should be good. Where's Fred? Hold on. Fred!
Is that your
Fred!
bucket? It's right there.
No. My trusty spear.
Rox, you feel a nibble at your foot.
Wait, no, that's my foot. Hey, this little naked rat's trying to eat my foot.
Oh, hey, Fred.
Oh,
You got a naked rat named Fred?
I mean, don't you?
No, I got a naked uncle named Chakro.
close enough, I guess.
Yeah, he'll bite you too.
He likes to nibble on feet as well, I think.
He does. He does. Actually, he was the one I was trying to get them feet for us.
You know, that's right. Yeah, sure. There's a lot going on that I don't know that I want to know about once we get done with this.
You've been too busy doing like the king's work and whatnot. Like you've lost touch.
Excuse me. I have not lost touch. We're moving forward. We're moving forward into the future with this. This is what we needed. We're not.
With
we're
or
not,
without the feet.
We're with feet.
We need feet to move forward, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get feet to help move forward. I mean, come on.
We're not living in crap caves doing shitty jobs for orcs anymore. We're
A
moving up in the
bell
world.
tolls in the distance, and you know that means that it is noon and your daylight is waiting.
Oh, I think we need to move.
We can walk and talk.
All right.
Yeah, visions of the future and whatnot.
Chaco's just sitting over there staring at the wall.
He does that sometimes. Just don't get too close.
Chaco, quit staring
What?
at the wall.
What?
Oh, there he is. All right, he's back. I think he went somewhere else for a minute.
What? Well, I'm sorry.
We gotta go. It's like noon. The bells just tolled.
Okay, let's go. Let's go then. Fine.
You know that you have to travel 4 days in the desert, and you might
We're going
need
to
some
need water.
supplies.
We need some water. It's gonna be hot before we leave. We
That
need water.
explains why I thought sand tree, because when Rog wrote the letter, he didn't say desert, he said dessert, but then he said something about sand. Oh my god, we've got to help him. We need to get him a tutor.
Don't worry. You know what? I got it.
Phonics.
I got it. I will learn him some more
Okay.
talk.
All right, well let's go. You know what? We'll go raid some supplies, and we'll head out because we need to get out of here like quick. I don't have time for haggling. Let's go raid some supplies that are in the storerooms because this is official business.
Official business. Watch out. Official Rocks is on the job here. Come on. I know the place.
So we're gonna say that Jaydles picks up enough rations for you guys to make the trip, and he also gets 2 tents, which should be enough for all of you, including Rog, when you get to him. So Jaydles, if you want to add the tents.
No problem.
Is there anything else that anybody wants before you venture?
Sunscreen. I'm not good with the sun.
You afraid your green skin's gonna like shrivel up there?
Yeah. It's hard to work when your skin's all like chopped.
You don't want chafing? I'll bring some aloe for you.
I mean, you're
Aren't you a
wearing-
renowned alchemist? Can't you like make some anti-chafing powder / cream?
He bumped his head and forgot how to do all that stuff.
That's a very good idea. I should capitalize on.
Water. We are going to get some larger water skins and fill them up, and I think if each one of us carries a larger water skin, it should be plenty.
Water skins, and we also probably need some dried.
Some ale.
Yes, definitely some ale. Yes.
Right,
I can-
ale.
I can create water.
Oh, hey, look at that. We don't even need water. He can make water.
Well, let's just fill these giant water skins up with ale then, and we'll just take that.
You know what? That works.
Wait, how much water can you make?
I can create up to, I think, like 10 gallons.
Are you bringing your bucket? It's not a poop bucket, is it? Is it a poop bucket?
Let's
Doesn't
hope
matter.
not.
Yeah, just bring the bucket.
It all ends up in a poop bucket, anyways.
Anyway,
I'll bring the questionable poop bucket.
let's just not
Alright.
call it a poop bucket. Let's call it the questionable bucket and just leave
Alright.
poop out of it.
Okay, so you guys gather your supplies and then you start heading out. You still have a lot of daylight left after all of this, and you trek.
3 days west and 1 day south. Look for the bird tree.
Most of you have not been outside of either the Goblin City or the castle. This is a new surrounding for most of you. But you make it there with Jaydles' help. And as you continue along, you're getting exhausted. It's about day 3, so now you're trying to figure out how to get south, because west was pretty easy, but which way was south?
In south, just the opposite direction of what we just came from.
No, that's east.
Oh, so then we just need to go the other way then, right?
Well, there's 2 other ways. Well, I mean, actually, there's a lot of other ways, but if you're talking like compass directional ways, so if we've been heading west, then south should be to our left.
So we need to go left.
Right. Turn left.
Right.
No, left, and then you know what? Let's just wait for the sun to rise, because the sun rises in the east, so it should rise from that way, and then we just put the sun on our left side, and then
Right.
walk.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
It's a good plan.
You guys continue on your way, and luckily for Jaydles' quick thinking, you guys are able to find your way. It's about midday, and I would like you all to roll a perception check, because you don't know what the hell Rog was talking about with this bird tree.
What losers?
Right, perception. Sorry, perception. I can do that. I'm not great at that. Nailed it.
Wow, better than me.
Almost.
All right, so Jaydles, you're trying to keep your eyes out because this mission is very important to you. And Rox, you just happen to notice a bunch of carry-ons just like flying in a circle. And as you look at what they're flying over, you make out this tree. No leaves, no nothing. There's barely any other trees around. And they're just circling all around this tree.
Hey, look, there's a tree with birds around it. I wonder if that's the bird tree.
Those are. Oh yeah, they are birds.
I mean, they're up in the air. I assume the birds are dragons.
Ooh, that'd be unfortunate. That would suck, wouldn't it? Come all the way out here and like mini dragons. Like fuck Rog at that point. That'd be shitty, right?
I mean, he'd do it to us.
Yeah,
He probably honestly wouldn't even come out here for us.
I think he would. Eventually.
I don't think he would. I don't think you know Rock that well, then.
Only if
fuck
there's
those
no
guys.
profit in it. What are you, crazy?
When Rog ran out of people to borrow money from whenever he couldn't steal.
You know what? Rog said that he was going to go get your feet for me for like less than anybody.
Is he undercutting me? This son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh yeah, he was indeed. But then
He's gonna undercut my feet. That's what he's gonna do. This.
had to
All right. So I see that tree over there with birds around it. So I think that might be it right there.
Yeah, it could be it. I think it's a good eye. Let's take a look. Let's investigate this. Mog, how are you hanging in there?
I'm almost out of sunscreen already.
You know, you should only put that on like a little bit. You shouldn't be using it for like extracurricular activities.
You spread it. You don't like glob it. You're supposed to.
Oh, that's how you use it? Oh. Fine.
So you guys get close to the tree, and you keep getting closer and closer, and you notice that there is this little encampment that is also near this tree. And you're not quite sure what's going on.
Look at that. We didn't even need to bring tents. There's already tents here.
Well, hold on. Before we start getting ahead of ourselves here, let's try to take a look at this. Let's be safe. Let's investigate as quietly as we can. We don't want to stumble into something that we don't know we're getting into.
Do we see Rog on the other side of the tree?
Not yet.
As we start approaching quietly. Why does it keep opening my thing whenever I move my... There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here. You go right ahead. You let me know if something's going to kill me.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
See anything yet? I don't see anything.
So, Jaydles, you get popped. Well, an arrow is coming at you. You realize this.
An arrow's coming at me?
Yes, I'm letting you have your reaction.
I will take my reaction and deflect missiles. Hold on, I gotta remember how that works. Oh, it's gotta hit me. So it would have to hit me in order to... Holy fuck, yeah, that would hit me.
Yeah, it hits you.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna deflect missiles. It just says damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 9. So that's 19.
So you deflect the missile. You see it coming, you hear it coming, and you just knock it down to the ground. And then as you turn,
I see where it's coming from, though, right? I want to use a key point to redirect it back to where it came from.
okay.
All right, so I got to make a ranged attack. So I'm just going to do a dex. Actually, I guess it would just be like this. So have some of that shit. I just threw that back at you.
So roll your damage, because that hits Rog.
Is it D6? Okay, so it's just a D...
1d4 plus dex. So, Rog, you take 9 piercing damage.
God!
Oh, hey!
So you all see this happen, and then you hear Rog cry out after being hit with his own crossbow bolt.
I thought we did that with daggers. I didn't know we were moving up in the world of crossbow bolts.
Well, I didn't know where it came from. I just redirected it back from that direction. I didn't... If I'd known it was Rog, I wouldn't have hit him with it.
Oh. I mean, like, you know that game we play where we...
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Rog.
That hurt.
I'm gonna come around the corner laughing.
Hey, Chalk.
Well, you got what you asked for there. So what's the?
You startled me for one.
Oh, you startled me for 2.
Startled. He walked right out. You saw him. You shot him on purpose. Don't lie about it. It's funny.
So is this where you've been on your mission?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Who?
All right. Last time you went out on a mission, I told you. I was telling them that last time you went on a mission that you came back and I had a little brother.
Okay, so I gotta change my wording up pretty. Okay, all right.
Anyway. Hey, we're here now.
Yeah, so who's T?
Rog tells you that he was sent on a mission with Twixie to find out what happened to the first set of goblins that Jareth has sent to this keep called the Fey Circle. There's supposed to be a magic power source that Jareth wanted for himself. And what they had found out was that the goblins have betrayed Jareth, and they are taking the magic for themselves to create their own magic and their own empowerment of their new clan. And Twixie has gotten missing, and she's been missing before Rog sent the letter and up till now. So she's been missing about like a week, week and a half. And Rog has been scouting out this encampment where the people who lived in the Fey Circle have been hiding, trying to find their next plan of action.
Oh, so we should probably keep our voices down.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Oh,
Oh, that hurts. Still, that hurts.
sorry.
He's not sorry.
Well, I am sort of, because if this came down to a fight and he's already hurt, now I feel kind of shitty.
Well, he did it to himself. He knew what he was doing. You almost had him too, Rog.
It was close. Okay, so we need to figure out. Oh shit. So we're here to help then. So we need to help you. So we need to find Twixie, and we need to find these other missing goblins. And we need to figure out what's going on with this Fey Circle power thingy for King Jareth.
Now, are we sure that this Twixie girl has not done double-crossed you, Rob?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, that's always likely. You know.
Wait, do I have another sibling coming out?
I can't answer that honestly.
Damn it. Hey, you know
I
what?
could be
That's
lying
free.
even if I said yes or no.
That's free feet.
Well, I only need 2, really, but
I said free, not 3.
well, free's good too.
Oh, your counting's gotten better.
Thanks. Jaydles has been teaching me a little bit.
Yeah, to tell you to mind your business, but
Whoa. Look,
Ouch.
if you're stealing from somebody and you're counting what you've stolen, you want to be accurate about it, right?
fair.
If you're selling something to somebody and you're expected to get 10 gold pieces, you better be able to count to 10, right? Just saying.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to help him do what he does best as he can, okay?
So far, I can count to 21.
It's because that's how many fingers and toes you have.
No, like 10 fingers, 10 toes, plus 1.
Oh. Gross.
Yeah, bartering with me is interesting, I'll tell you. Why is he taking his pants off? Well, you want right change back, right?
Oh, boy.
So anyway, what are we doing at this camp?
We just went over that.
Okay.
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Have you seen anything while you've been out here waiting? I mean, you've been surveying the area, right? So have you seen anything? Movements? Are they still in there?
I'm gonna look around.
So this is not the keep. This is just where the survivors have been hiding out. And you know that they do not want to move on because they're missing some of their children and they're not sure what's going on with their children. And Rog, you also know that if you continue south, you will end up at the keep. And you know that there are 2 entrances to the keep, a southern entrance or the main gates. So with that information, you guys can figure out what you want to do.
Yeah. All that, with the south and the gate, you go that way.
So there's no one living here that would need to be concerned about. I mean, is there anything? Should we look around before we leave? Just maybe there's something.
I didn't find any valuables that look worth taking, but I mean, you can look, I guess.
Is there
No,
anybody
if you
in here?
didn't find anything, then there's nothing here.
There's definitely people here. Rog said that they don't want to leave because they're worried about some children that are missing.
Yeah.
Well,
Kids go missing all the time.
children,
So I mean,
children do go missing all the time. That's
Less
nothing-
frequently than fathers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm someone's kid.
Yeah, me too.
Rox, as you move up towards the tent, all you can hear is snoring because it seems like these people sleep during the day and are more active around nighttime when it's cooler.
Smart move.
They're sleeping. Shh.
Mog will pee on the tree.
Oh God, you could at least ask me to move. Disgusting.
It's better than the bucket.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah,
He
because
almost, he nearly splattered on me.
he makes water in that bucket for us to drink.
Point taken.
Also, if it splatters, I'm sure my pee is cooler than the air, so.
You pee on me and you will not do anything else ever. Promise.
Okay, let's just figure out our next move.
If we keep going south, we can get over to what we're supposed to, you know.
Okay.
Should I get their feet?
No, we're not taking their feet yet, because then we have to carry it around. They're gonna start.
And if you find feet here, half of it's mine.
It's fair. So that's 1 foot for you, 1 foot for me.
Right. Yeah, but still, let's. If we're gonna collect feet, we should do it on the way back.
You know what? That's a good idea. I don't feel like carrying that much more shit around.
We'll get feet later. It's fine.
All right.
If there's nothing here and Rog's not found anything, then we should probably move on.
Wait, did
I
I
don't-
find anything here? Right? No. It's just.
No, these are just survivors. They pretty much, when the first set of goblins attacked, they took what they could and ran off, which wasn't much. So you haven't really found anything. You found enough for you to survive, stealing their food now and then, getting a bit of water from the well. But there's not much interest.
Okay. Well, I guess let's. Well, we still have some daylight. We can make our way towards the south. Let's get within eyesight, I suppose, and we'll do what scouting we want to do, and then decide how we want to make our move.
Right. Let's go then.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll go that way.
So which side were you guys coming in from? Or are you going to go all the way south, or did you want to stop at the main gate?
I would recommend that we at least look at both entrances before we decide which one we want to go into. So we would want to gather what information we could.
Strategic mind you have.
Well, like what I've with all my scouting, right? Would I've seen anything like beforehand that would give us a heads up on which way to go? Maybe. Did I do a good job scouting?
Sorry, I'm moving people's over.
All right, so let's scout this out.
Who's missing?
I think me, because all I see is a black square.
One day everyone's souls will be missing.
There we go. All right, so you guys come upon the walls, and you're slowly making your way towards the main entrance. And you can see in front rocks. You can see bodies and bodies of goblins, humans, and this strange purple skin that just seems to go on and then just kind of stop.
What the fuck is that?
And there's several of these purple skins just lying next to the goblins and the humanoids.
Hey,
It's like skin?
I don't know. It's weird looking.
Is it scaly? I'm gonna like try to look at it a little.
Hey, Pops, you should go check it out.
I'm pretty good at not doing that.
We'll go check it out.
No.
I mean,
Fine. I will go look. I will go a little bit.
why do we gotta look at it?
Make sure nothing's crazy up here that's gonna kill us.
There's plenty.
Hey, you're supposed to be like leading this whole thing.
Oh, fine.
Sirag, you come upon a body, and will you make an investigation roll, please? Okay, so you know that this thing is a small worm? You've heard of these sandworms that live out here, but this one seems smaller than all the stories you've been told. And you move around its jaw and you see tendrils coming out, and it has clamps of 4 that make like a little pincer mouth. So it's a small worm. And you can tell from the goblinoid bodies that there are chunks missing. So these goblins were definitely attacked by these worms.
It's one of those sandworms, and then I'm gonna slowly look at rocks, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Is
It's fucking gross. Why would you do that?
are these goblins the
birthday.
goblins that we were looking for?
These are not the goblins you're looking for.
Why are you waving your hand like that?
Were these here the first time you came here, Rog? Were these bodies here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Well, thanks for the heads up.
You didn't ask.
Think anything good on them?
Or do we recognize these as goblins from our tribe?
These are not goblins from your tribe. These goblins are skinnier, and their skin is more drawn in, and they are much tanner than you are. You've seen a few of them around the castle and the city, and they're known as the desert goblins.
Ooh, I wonder if they got any like cakes.
Are you gonna keep that sandworm?
You want it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss it back.
Yes.
As you inch closer and closer to the gate, you can hear some scuffling going on inside.
Hold up. Stop, Rocks.
You can hear voices shouting, arrows being thrown,
A fight's going
and
on.
there's something happening.
Well, I don't want no part of that, that's for sure. Take a look around the corner, Rock. What do you see?
It's hard to tell. They look so tiny.
Just stick your head out. Just stick your head out and then pull your head back.
I can't see through the crack of the door, okay?
Oh, there's a door?
Yeah, it's a door, and it's a really small crack.
Go
How
put your
tall are
face
the
against
walls here?
The walls are, I think, 10 feet tall.
Do you want me to look through the crack?
Go ahead, look through the crack.
There's something red in there.
Fine, I'll look through the crack.
It looks big.
Big and red reminds me of something that I don't want to fight.
I had a dog once that this conversation for a different day.
I can't really see through here without pushing the door open. You're right.
You open up the door.
Well, I mean, yes and no. The other part of me is just kind of like, hey, let's keep going and see what the other entrance looks like.
Is it maybe another one of them worms?
You know what? If we're not going to open the door, let's go to the southern entrance and check it out. Let's go. Go.
I'd like to get close. I'm gonna try to get like somewhat close to the door, but I want to listen. I want to listen more in there to see if I can catch at least an idea as to the languages that are being spoken. Because I feel like if I'm hearing people shouting in Goblin, then it's probably goblins fighting in there.
So yeah, you hear goblins. You hear a distinct feminine goblin voice shouting, "Shoot that one! It's getting too close."
Do I know that voice?
You do not know that voice.
Is that Lola?
Who?
Nothing. Never mind. Did she sound like this?
No, it's definitely goblins, though. Should we... It could be...
Do we want to go south or do we want to just?
But, I mean, we're looking for goblins, so that could, if you heard goblins, that could be our guys that we're looking for.
Yeah, and if we wait too long, we're here to try to find them and help them, right? So if we wait too long, then we're
Yes,
gonna...
could we just go south? Go to the southern entrance. Just take a look.
Wait. If we wait long enough, they'll die, and then we don't have to look for them anymore.
That's not what we're here to do.
We're
But
here to
then,
find these goblins, right?
well, we can wait till
Oh,
after they
part of
die, and then we'll find them.
Let's just go look at the other door.
All right, the other door. I'm trying to make things easy for us.
You're just...
I'm what?
You're looking for more pockets that are no longer being used to take things out of.
Okay,
Think
Choco,
smarter.
stop.
Okay, as I
As
peek
you-
around the corner, what do I see here?
So I'm gonna stop you right there. So as you get around here, you can hear something large, shuffling, sniffling, gnawing, tearing through something. And you're not quite sure because you can't see here, but you definitely know there's something around this crack.
I would like to. Can I stealthily look around the corner?
So as you look around the corner, all you could see is a giant cemetery stone. You see several of them, and you still hear that tearing and gnawing. It's just coming from beyond that stone.
There's something over here. I hear something like it's ripping something apart. It doesn't sound like it's screaming for help, but whatever's there is it's exciting.
Did you throw the worm at someone?
Yes.
I believe I picked it up.
It's two people.
Chaco, you start
out
to
here with
hear
the worm.
heavy sounds of sniffing and growling, and it is
Coming-
slowly approaching you.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to grab. Is this Rog or is this Rocks?
Rocks.
I'm gonna grab Rocks. What? And I'm gonna switch places with you. I'm gonna push you in front of me, and you're gonna be like right here. Something's coming, Rocks. I don't know what.
Fuck you put me here for?
Well,
You
I
just keep
don't want it
hearing
to
the
get to
heavy,
me.
deep sniffing, and then it stops.
I'm gonna do the same thing to Rog. I'm gonna push Rog in front of me, and I'm gonna step behind him.
Before he can push me, I'm just gonna go on ahead and move around him.
You guys start to feel the earth trembling beneath your feet.
Okay, this isn't good.
All right.
Let's go to the southern exit. Let's just wait for that. See, if we would just wait for him to die, we'd be dealing with this. I'm gonna haul ass across over here. Stuffily.
Stealthily.
I'm going to also get as stealthily as I can be.
I've been trying to be sneaky, but I got an 18 before. Would you like me to re-roll DM?
Rocks, you see tendrils coming out of the crack and the floor. And
I
something
see
that's
10 drills coming out of the floors.
it's sniffing heavily in your direction.
I think it knows we're here. It kind of looks like the thing that Margo has on his stick. It looks like a naked rat.
Frank?
Yeah, like
You
a
got
big
Frank Mog?
It's a big Frank.
I'm confused,
There's a big Frank on the other side of this wall.
but I
And
have
it's just
Fred.
pacing back
Yeah,
and
Fred.
forth over and over, sticking its nose between the gap, not being able to reach, still sniffing at you.
Next time it sticks its nose through, I'm gonna cut at it.
Well, how about
Hold on. Let me see if I can try some.
All right.
You're just gonna walk right in the middle of. I love it. Do it.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on it. Well, on myself.
Okay.
I would like to communicate to it by going, "Hey, are you gonna eat us?"
You can tell that it wants what's in your bag and it's going to do whatever it can to get to you and to that bag.
Oh, you want this? I'll pull out the worm. You know, yeah, I mean, I guess. I'll toss it at it.
Okay, and it starts eating it in the corner where you've tossed it, just tearing it apart, devouring it.
Hey, it likes those worms. We should get like a bunch of those. Maybe if we give him enough, it won't eat us.
were there more worm bodies back where we were, or was it just the one?
There was a few.
Oh, fuck. I'll go back and get some of the worms. Fuck. And I'm just gonna like start walking back.
Hey, grab some for me.
I'm going to be slowly wiping my hands off on Mog's back, kind of just discreetly trying to get the smell off my hands.
Okay, you make it there and you make it back. It takes you a little bit. These are big worms. They're almost longer than you.
Jesus Christ, these things are big. Here, I'm gonna like trying to pass them over Rog. They're just gonna be like touching all on Rog here as I'm passing it over.
Dodging and
That's nasty.
I'll go ahead and see if it will take it. I'll. Can I fit through the little area here?
Yes, you can. You can squeeze through there if you want.
I'll squeeze through there, and try to make my way like, if I can, past it, and use the like worm as kind of like a buffer. If it starts to come at me, I'll just toss it at it.
Can you roll an acrobatics check to see if you can get your hand away fast enough?
Hey, Chaco, we better get a hand for your thing.
Okay, so you know that this thing really wants the
He
worm,
doesn't
so you're
want
able to pull it away, and it's eating it in the corner. It's taking its time.
Hey, I think we can get by.
All right. After you, Pops.
I think there's another one.
And just because you guys are moving through here, I'm going to show you all what it is that you are actually seeing.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a dog bowl. It's nice.
So as you guys get around this statue and Rog, you peek out, you notice there's more. And they are sniffing and coming this way. They can smell those worms.
yeah, how many worms you got? Mog.
Uh,
I believe that's all of them.
Is that two?
They're going to have to share is what it comes down to.
Nice molies.
well, what's this in front of me, by the way?
I wanted to
That's a
roll
trap.
for traps.
It looks like it was meant to catch something very long.
I think the worms are an infestation here.
Would that be a perception or investigation for traps?
Go ahead.
Hey,
It's an investigation for a trap. Yeah.
there's more. There's more worms up over in the corner up there.
Where?
Up there to our right.
You don't see any more traps around right in this area. You are in a cemetery, and as you stop, dear. So as you're making your way out, you know this is a cemetery. You can see that there's stones all around. This is a statue to 3 different heroes in front, and you see a gate in front of you, and up upon the gate there is buttresses, and I need you all to roll a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Mog will just like pull out pans and start clinging them together.
Mog, we're trying to be quiet.
So
I know. This will help. My armor makes like a lot of noise, so you know, the more noise, it will drown out my little noise. You know.
That's very
Oh my.
sound logic there.
as Hog is making a ton of noise, you hear from up above, hey, what are you doing down there?
Is he looking at Mog or is he looking like at all of us?
He's looking at Mog, Chakral, and that's it. He sees the 2 of them.
What he though? What do we see? Do we see anything up there where this voice is coming from, or is it just like a voice?
I'm assuming that,
Certain
right?
people see it.
Oh, okay.
I see a sliver of it.
Can I tell what it is from the sliver that I see?
Hold on, I need assistance.
Surprise attack, crossbow.
Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
So he's yelling at you in Goblin. What are you doing here?
How can you see me? I'm totally.
I'm gonna whisper loudly, tell him we're delivering something.
We're delivering something. That's what we're doing here. Of course, we're delivering something.
She hasn't asked for any deliveries.
Well, of course.
You
She
need to
didn't
go the
ask.
way you came.
Well,
Great.
she didn't tell you about it because you're not important. That's why you don't know about it.
Rog and Rox, make a perception check.
Tell him she's gonna be really mad if he keeps
If you keep us from delivering delivery, you know she's going to be mad at you. You just need to go get her. Hurry up before it's too late. It's going to spoil.
You can see that there are now 2 additional heads popping up over these little crevices.
What if they don't order? What if they're like DiGiorno kind?
Shh, just hold on. Oh God, I got this. Just hold on. Hold on. What am I looking at? Because the way the shadows are, I don't. Are these goblins up there?
Yes, they're the desert goblins again.
So, I want to do something.
Mhm.
I want to use my disguise kit. What's the ground like on? Like, what am I standing on? This cemetery? Is it like sandy?
It's dead grass that has like been swept over by a whole like winds of sand. So it's like dead grass under sand.
Okay, so I want to like try to make a disguise using like vegetation and dirt to
So
make myself look a little lighter.
roll a persuasion check with advantage because Mog is helping. Okay. And then go ahead and roll your disguise kit, Rog.
So they have like a different skin tone than us as goblins? Or are they like lighter?
They are lighter and they are far skinnier than you.
And I'm guessing their clothes are not.
It's regular, you know, when you think of like goblins trying to go to war and they don't really have much thought into what they're doing, it's like ragtag piece of armor just like tied up on them.
What would the attribute be for the value?
Ever again.
That'd be. I use my.
It's dexterity, I'm pretty
Dex?
sure.
I see Rog putting his disguise kit on, so I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself because Daddy knows best.
Okay, and what are you disguising yourself as?
I'm trying to look similar to one of these sand goblins.
Okay. All right. So you kind of lean out and you know, your belly gets a little bit bigger on you, a little distended. You get a lot lighter and your skin kind of looks like it's flaking. Well, what is it?
I'm gonna use my hat of disguise
I
as well.
can't tell you. You're not important enough. I need to talk to her. You're just a peon.
So,
As he's saying that, I'm gonna use my hat of disguise, and I want it to turn into like a big, like a sun hat that's got holes in it, so it's kind of pointless. But it's gonna be like a sun hat with holes in it, and I want to take like a sand goblin appearance, and I'm gonna step out as he's saying this and be like, "What's the holdup? Why aren't we here yet?"
You can leave it at the gate. We're not supposed to let anyone in.
I can't leave it at the gate. It's important, and it's just something I have to put in the hand of the person it's going to.
What do you mean you can't let anyone in?
Don't you know
We
what
did
it
like she said. We went and got them. Here they are. They've got the stuff, and now we're supposed to be coming back in. What do you mean you're not going to let us back in?
Why did you come through the south exit? Why not come through the north where Tommy is?
Because I don't want to deal with Tommy.
He's kind of an asshole.
All right.
so things are moving towards us.
We've had a bit of a falling out.
Tommy's a girl.
Yeah. Well, you think that, like, you know? Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, I saw her this morning.
Yeah, she's looking a little rough.
You know, females are kind of rare. I guess it would be kind of hard to, like, you know, tell that it was a girl.
Yeah, see? How long you been here? You ain't been here as long as me. You don't know.
We need orders from Tommy to open this gate. You're going to have to bring her down here.
Oh, she is gonna be so mad at you. If I have to go back and get her, she's gonna rip your entrails out. You know that's exactly what she's going to do.
As I'm walking past rocks, I'm going to be like, sometimes less is more. Hey, you need to let us in before these freaking moles get out here and start like nibbling at our freaking feet. We're out of worms.
Oh, did you? Well, wait. Why'd you touch the worms? You know they're gonna eat you if you touch the worms.
Well, you're using the worms to throw them and keep them away from us.
And this one is just like sniffing at your bag heavily, Mog.
Hey, back off. Fred.
Look, okay, I tripped on the way around the corner and I fell on one, all right? And I didn't want it to like harass me and try to eat me, so we brought some things and threw them, okay? It was embarrassing.
Stop moving. Okay.
Now, can you please just do me a solid and open the damn door?
As Frog sneakily moves into that area, I need you to roll an acrobatics check, please. Okay, so as you're moving through, you make it to the other side, and then you notice that there are 3 darts that have just hit the wall behind you.
That was kind of close. Do I see like a way to open this gate from like this side now?
There is a lever to your left.
I'm gonna hit the lever.
Thanks, Jesus, finally. Come on, let's go.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
I didn't do that.
It's about
She
time.
said it was all good. She was waiting.
Thank you for opening the gate.
Try to throw my voice from some other fucking location.
Come
Roll
on,
a
Chuckle.
deception check.
Get the fuck in here, Chockrel.
You would
Yeah,
have
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Hurry, close the door for those sniffly
All right.
dog-looking things coming.
So they're just really confused, and they like close the gate back after because like these guys are like pretty much charging towards you now, trying to get you. All right. Well,
I'm gonna
she's
look up at the one above. I'm gonna say,
inside.
"What are those things anyway?" Goodness gracious, those are like guard dogs or something. What are they?
Well,
They're
I'll
adorable.
explain it to you. I'll explain it to you on the way.
I feel like you guys really should know what's going on.
Yeah,
We
well,
do, they don't. Don't worry about it.
Stop talking to them.
Okay, let's go. Hurry up. Let's just move on.
yeah, we'll
David?
call them in. Thanks, though, guys. You're lifesavers.
Okay, so stop moving. Jesus Christ.
Get your hand off the mouse.
So as you guys walk into this courtyard, it's beautiful. There's glorious 2 fountains to your left and your right. It's full of sand, but you could still see the nice gold etching on it. And you know that this place was owned by the Fae. So there's some symbols and some wording that Jaydles you can understand because I know you can speak it. And it's just like a song. You don't know the lyrics all the way, but it's a song, and it's just this beautiful, beautiful fountain, but it's completely dried up. And then there is a door straight ahead of you. That seems to be the main entrance into this keep.
Wow. You know what these fountains remind me of?
What?
Remind me of the babe.
What, babe?
The babe with the power.
I feel like this might not be the place.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna kind of like nudge up the gut, up and above. It might not be the right time.
All right.
I want to inspect this door for traps and if it's unlocked.
Okay, roll investigation.
I want to keep my eyes on the guards. I assuming.
While they're
There
doing
are
that,
no traps on this door. Go ahead.
Is it
I'm gonna-
unlocked?
I'd like to tell them that I'm really impressed at the at your response. I'll be sure and let her know that you were on top of things and that you came to the gate so quickly. That'll at least be some redemption at the fact that you don't know what the hell's going on. But maybe she won't kill you otherwise. But you did good. It's good to see other goblins.
Yeah, you guys are good boys.
Right. They don't really trust you because half of you don't look like you're supposed to, and you're not really sure what's going on here. So, but they're gonna let you through.
Okay, is the door unlocked?
Yes, it is.
I want to slowly open it.
I'm
Can I
hungry.
roll a stealth
Is there a
or
buffet
anything?
around? I'd love to have a buffet.
Oh yeah, they got some children they're cooking up. Oh, wait.
Delicious.
So as you open this, the air inside the keep is dry and sour. You see that the hallway extends straight for about 10 yards and then it turns right. And there are 2 doors, one stone, and then there is still a pathway that leads north to another corner. And again, there's beautiful gold all around the wood, all around like the doorways. And it's beautiful. And then at the stone door, you can tell that something strange is going on with it because you can smell this sweet scent of honey just emanating from it as you get a little closer.
Does that smell honey?
From
Smells
the
good.
stone door, yes.
I do like honey.
So, again, I'm passively looking.
Hold on, time out. The DM thought that playing with the bird on her shoulder was a good idea.
Did it shit on her?
I'm not gonna say.
It shitted on her.
Okay.
So I know that we're on our way into this, but you said that I understood some of the words on this fountain, and I'm curious.
It's just like a song about the water and its healing properties and how it brings life to this place.
Gotcha.
But there's no water.
I'm gonna squeeze in. Should I close the door behind us here?
Yeah, probably.
I want to listen at this door, or just to see if I hear anything or
At that door, you hear absolutely nothing.
nothing. Is it locked?
The door is not locked.
Okay.
Oh, I want to listen in to the stone door.
Rog, roll a dexterity check for me, please.
Damn it.
Worst rogue ever. I knew a cat that was way better of a rogue than you.
Wait,
So as you're moving
17
forward,
investigation.
you have a straight twinge in the back of your mind, and then Rox says something to you, and you look back without placing your foot down, and several darts come out of the wall and just stick into the wall behind you.
How many times is that going to happen before you start looking for those? I mean, you stepped
I am trying to look for them, and it didn't hit me, did it?
Nope. You managed to avoid it once again.
So
That's how that cat did it.
I'm gonna lean in because as this is going on, I'm gonna lean into Mog, who has his ear pressed to a stone door, and I'm just gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
It smells like honey. I kind of want to know what's going on in there.
Yeah, but how are you gonna hear through the stone door?
Shit, you're right. Mog will try opening the door.
No, that's not what I meant.
Too late.
The door is not locked, and you can move it. Did you open it quickly, or were you slowly opening it?
I would say like at a moderate pace.
I'm starting to realize why this is a prequel and there's no Mog later.
So I know I just like took it away, but like you slowly open it and you're not seeing anything. So you go and keep going, and then you open it all the way, and what you see is a very wide chamber covered in lovely decayed tapestries, beautiful dead flowers, a very elegant marble throne. There's several dead bodies at the base of this throne, several goblin bodies. And across the throne, from each armrest, lies this sword, just laying there, blood dripping, freshly dripping from its tip.
Mog will look over to Jaydles. I'm gonna say this is not the way.
I see a whole lot of fuck that in that room, Mog. I think we should probably close that door.
Yeah, I'm confused why it smells like honey with all these dead bodies, but yeah, let's just close.
I tell you what, we'll put a pin in this one, and maybe we'll come back.
Oh, I'm sorry. It comes from the wooden one, not the stone one. But yeah, you were confused. You didn't know which way the honey was coming from.
Okay, so I want to be looking for more traps.
Okay, we'll do like 5 feet at a time.
Fuck.
Well, this one you already have sprung this trap, so you can move forward if you would.
Mog, Chockerel.
Yes.
You know,
Roll.
I have a problem with wanting to figure stuff out and know. And did you see in that room? Did you see that?
Well, yeah, I saw some really nasty things, but God, this wooden door smells like honey. You should smell it. Oh, it's delicious.
But there's a sword with no wielder and dead goblins and fresh blood dripping from the sword and dead flowers, and this is a mystery. And I do love a mystery.
Brog,
Do you
you happen to spot the wires this time, and you go, ha! And you can like point them out to rocks, each and every wire that's going across, and the little holes where the darts probably will shoot out of.
You see that? Right.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to see it.
Yeah. You see how it's done?
Yeah. Thanks, Pops.
And walk through, trip over everything.
But that room,
So
it looks like something Jareth would have. It looks.
It does. It does indeed.
So how does this? Does this
You
door...
smell honey coming from that door as well, Rog.
Okay.
And again, beautiful gold etchings carved out all around the framework.
Looking at it, do I see anything that looks like if I touch the door or open it, something's gonna happen?
It does not seem to be trapped.
It doesn't seem to be trapped. And it's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I'd like to slowly open it.
You know, I think the rest of the group is like, Rock and Rog. We should probably not leave.
I'm behind you guys. What do we? I can't.
Let's just go check on them. If we leave, and I'm walking backwards. If we leave them alone, something terrible is going to happen.
Wait. What if there's imposters and these two are the real ones?
What, the two doors?
No, like what if the Rocks and Rog, what if they're imposters and the real versions are the ones dead in there?
There's an easy way to find out. Just come with me.
Okay.
Hey, watch your steps right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm not going to remove this token, but as soon as you open the door slowly, black smoke starts to drift out into the hallway. It doesn't seem to creep too far, but you can see there is consistent amount just continuously coming out and then drifting away, coming out and drifting away. Like the fog can't seem to penetrate too much out of this room.
So wait, what's coming out? Fog?
It's dark black smoke, and as you try and look through the doorway, you can't see anything other than this black smoke creeping out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shut the door. I don't think we need to go in there.
All right, so here we are. We've gotten past the outer gate guards, and we've made our way past 2 rooms of we don't want to fuck with that.
I don't know. I can't see. They opened the door and I can't see through.
We're making progress here.
I can't see anything. It's just so that's like way above my pay grade.
What door are you looking through?
This door right here. Point.
Oh. It's smoky in here.
Like wait, what kind of smoky? Like
Smoky.
smoking meat kind of smoky?
If you're smoking meat in a little wood hut and the wood hut was on fire,
You would smoke
it was
meat.
nighttime.
But it doesn't smell like smoke. It smells like honey.
It smells like honey, but it's dark.
I'm gonna oh man, he just got up. Womp womp.
All these rooms confuse me. Why does every room smell like honey? But it should.
Maybe they have beehives indoors for some reason.
Yeah, because then they use the smoke to get the bees out so they can harvest the honey.
But that wouldn't be black smoke, I don't think. You know what? I know how to fix this. And I'm gonna like lightly push on Chockrell's back towards the door. You go look in the door. You open the door. This is your realm. This is smoke that smells like honey. That sounds like a you thing. We can't hear you.
Fine, I will. Fine. I'll step forward. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna sniff. Does it smell like anything that I have done
It smells
before?
like delicious, sweet honey.
Just smells like someone's cooking with honey.
But Rog said when he cracked the door, it was pitch black.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door up and take a peek.
You see nothing. It is completely black. You stick your hand in, and as soon as it gets in the smoke, it's gone. You can feel your hand. You know you're moving it, but you cannot see past your face.
I'm gonna stick my face through the smoke into the smoke, and I'm looking to see.
You see nothing. Just pure pitch black.
What do you see?
Chockrell, please roll a perception.
Oof, that's gonna hurt probably.
Don't really see anything. So I'm gonna pull my head back out. It's just like it's smoky. It smells like honey. I don't really know.
Okay, well, I'm fine with chucking this one in the fucking bucket.
You hear a low laughter. You barely make it out.
I'm gonna say it's not too damn funny if I can't see anything, and then we're just gonna shut the door.
What?
That's good. That's good.
Really showed him.
I'm gonna say some asshole thinks it's funny because I can't see. It's stupid.
He's probably giving you the finger.
Oh, or the goat.
Wait, which finger?
The one your mom gave.
Oh, that's not nice.
All right, well, so let's just keep going.
Yeah, the doors in this place suck, and I'm gonna go start walking forward.
So I want to look at this door.
Rog, as you get near the door, you can hear laughter, cheering. There are many voices coming from the other side of this door.
I think this is the right door.
You think?
All right, Gob Team 6, let's do this.
So we're still in disguise, right?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
still in disguise.
I'm gonna slowly open the door.
Okay, so as you open it, you can tell that this is a dining room, and there are several goblins. I know you can't see it right now. There's several goblins, and you can hear them cheering and talking to something or someone in the far corner. You can't quite make it out, but there is definitely a lot of goblins in here.
And are they the sand ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you peer across, so you can see their little campfire, you see one of these purple worms on a spike, and they're roasting it over their fire, getting ready to have a lovely meal.
So I don't know if this is gonna work, but yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay, it's only cracked, but you can see all the way into it. They haven't noticed you yet, but I just want you to be able to see what you could see.
Oh, I got an idea. You want me to go in first?
You can't see anything.
You have an idea? What's your idea? Is it walk in, act like you're laughing about something, and try to blend in?
I was just gonna walk in there and be like, "Oh shit, are we late for dinner?"
Okay.
You know.
That's kind of what I was gonna go for.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
See, look at that. We're thinking alike.
All right, but you can go first.
All right, going in. Oh my god, are we late for dinner?
Oh no, you've just joined us just in time. Maybe we'll have a bit of your flesh,
Shit,
as the
it
female goblin
didn't fucking
says.
work.
And we're going to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Abort.
I can't abort. I'm already in here.
Okay, back. Sorry. Shit, I forgot to click on my token.
You know what? Actually, this is a great time. We'll go ahead and get initiative rolling. It's 10 o'clock. We're about halfway through, so let's take a quick 10-minute break.
All right. Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
All right, let's do that. So we'll be right back here in just in about 10 minutes. We'll leave you with some
Be sure
break
to put the
music.
score.
We have audio, and we have we're back. We're back.
Huzzah.
All right, so Chakral, from what you can see, like I said, these goblins are getting ready to have supper. There was the female meditating in the corner, and you can see Twixie behind some cookpots and whatnot, chained to the floor. And as Rox and Rogd walk in, talking, they have woken up this female goblin that was sitting on the floor, and she's like, yes, you've joined us. We're going to feast on you, basically.
So who's the female that said that?
She is directly in front of Rog.
Okay.
Does she not recognize us as being one of her people?
You are not one of her people.
Sorry, disguise has failed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll look at Rox and say, "This is your fault."
As soon
Hey,
as
I was just following suit with you, Dad.
I will say, it begins to get fun. And I will fire off an Eldritch Blast at the loudmouth right there. Assuming the 19 hits.
Yes, it does. Roll your damage.
That music is loud. I turned it down on my side. That's fine.
I still need to come down.
All right, so I'm going to smack her with 9 points of force damage. And then I will step around the corner. And I'm going to look at Mog and I'm going to be like, haha, this ought to be exciting. Oh, and hold on. I think it's guidance. Never mind. I will not do anything with guidance. It's an action.
Okay. Rock.
I'm gonna pull out my short sword and I'm gonna strike this one here.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna use my bonus action and use my other sword.
Wait. How do you want to do this?
Oh, he's dead. Just straight to the guts.
All right. So you stab him in the gut, and it just falls down to the floor.
That was weird. And I'm gonna do this. Use my bonus action on this one with my offhand sword.
Go ahead. So you swing out with your offhand, getting a little cocky, and he's able to sidestep you ever so slightly, and you miss.
Well, that was unfortunate.
And that will do.
Mog!
Hey, Chakro, where you going? They invited us to dinner. And then Mog will move in, and he will pull out his stick, his spear with Fred on it, and go, "All right, time for the nibbler rod." And he will strike at
Okay.
that goblin with his mighty weapon, activating it as well. So
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
all right, I'll need a
I'm going to assume it's dead.
oh shit, I'm gonna need a Constitution. Yeah, Constitution.
So you have to hit first. Oh, wait, you did hit.
All right, so it just takes 5 points of damage.
All right. So you shove your rod at him, and he's just looking at it like, what? And then Fred and like reaches out with his mouth as far as he can and latches on and bites him as hard as he can. And it really hurt. He got the jugular there.
Now who's having who for dinner? And that wasn't my turn.
Okay. That's gonna end your turn. Bonus action. Okay. So this goblin, seeing this weird pointy thing get attached to his friend is going to rush over. And he's going to take a swipe at you. Does 24 hit Mog?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check. Yes.
Double check.
Barely, but it hits,
You take 4 damage.
Ow.
That's going to end his turn. This goblin, seeing you eviscerate his friend in one shot, is going to fire a crossbow bolt at you, Rock.
I would like to deflect, like what Jaydles did earlier when Rog, but I don't know if I know how to do that. That crossbow looked a lot like a short sword to me. Did he throw a sword at me?
Oh yeah, and it totally hit.
I think he had disadvantage.
Did that matter?
No, because the crossbow bolt hit me too.
Okay.
Ouch! Ouch! What are you doing? We're like the same people.
I just see you trying to deflect it like you see it coming, and then it just like goes through your hand or something. So, ah!
Good job, Rox.
Oh my god, my hand!
So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
5.
Yes, it's 2 plus 3. It's 1d6 plus 3.
All right. I don't know how Jaydles.
It's gonna like shuffle back. This goblin is going to try and get in the way so you guys cannot get to its leader, and then it is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at Rog. $17 hits.
Yes.
So you take 7 points of damage.
Man, it'd be nice to have that 9 points of.
You started it.
This goblin, he's the one that is attached by lovely Fred, so he's going to try and swipe at you to get you to drop the stick and maybe drop Fred.
Oh, lovely.
22?
Yes.
See, now you're seeing what it's like because you don't roll this good as a player, but as soon as you're killing your friends,
8 points of damage.
Ow! What the what's wrong with these people?
Okay, and that ends his turn. Jaydles, you have been watching your friends get stabbed, shot, and more stabbed.
I'm going to draw the long to me sword and my hand crossbow. I'm going to say, then die a traitor's death! I'm just gonna charge in, and I want to swing at this one with my long sword.
Okay, you hit. And he just is like sliced in half, but like in a diagonal. So you go like from shoulder, from clavicle, all the way through.
And then I'm gonna level my hand crossbow at this one, and I'm going to fire.
That hits as well. And this one just like goes straight through his eye socket, and he just falls over.
And then, as I do this, I'm just going to turn to the rest and go, "All of you betrayed Jareth?" Sort of like a question mark at the end of that. So if anybody wants to change their mind at this point, they have a chance to. And then
Who's Jareth? I'm just kidding.
Okay, Rock.
I'm going to stab this one in front of Mog.
Okay, roll for me. Unfortunately, you do not seem to get it. He's flailing around too much because Fred's attached to his neck.
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Or nibble escape, or the 3 other ones I have for disengaging. One of them.
You slippery bastard.
Right. So it's this goblin's turn, and he's gonna leap on the table and says, "Death to King Jareth," and shoots a crossbow bolt at Jaydles.
You didn't even get his name right.
Wow, what an asshole.
Okay. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna do that deflect missiles thing again. Okay, all right, hold on. So when you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced. So it does hit, so I'm gonna get damage.
So it's 8 damage. You take none.
So which one is it that did this? This one over
The
here?
one on the table.
I'm gonna use that key point and throw the shit right back at him and go, "It's Jareth!"
So you catch it, you swing around, and all your rage, you miss, and it goes scattering and hits the pot that is standing in front of Twixie, and she just like eyes you. All right, now it is Sissik's turn. She is going to cast Entangle, and she is going to cast it between Mog and Rog. So just so we can see what's going on. So weeds start pouring out of this ground, and they're like dead and decaying, but they're still making their way through this stone cobble ground. So everybody must make a strength saving throw. Everyone, I think, except for Chakra.
Does this count as a trap?
No.
I just learned that I should have done a lot better in my trap looking.
Yeah, but you didn't look.
Yeah. What saving throw?
A strength saving throw.
You're weak, Pops. You're weak. We're
Shut
gonna
up.
gains.
Shut up.
So, Jaydles, you fight back and dodge, and you're able to not get grasped. Rocks, the vines just seem really, really interested in Mog and just wrap around Mog and seem to like.
Uh-oh.
They just really seem to wrap around Mog and not pay much attention to you. And then Rog, they seem to find their way to your feet and climb up your feet.
Nah.
Oh, they're gonna steal your feet, Pops.
So you guys are restrained, and it is until the spell ends. And you can roll, I think, a strength check on your turn, but you are restrained as of right now, Mog and Rog.
That's the bad one.
And I'm going to draw a pretty little shape. Basically, anything within that terrain is now difficult terrain, and you have to move slower in it, except for, I think, rocks. I think you're good.
All right.
And then she is going to walk over to the cooking pot and just kind of stand there, waiting to see what you guys do. Scum's going to come over and stab you in the butt. He misses. Next one is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at Jaydles again. And misses terribly. This one is going to shoot at rocks because he's the closest thing. And misses. And the last one's going to shoot at rocks again. And I think that hits.
How much?
It is going to do 5 points of damage.
Motherfuckers.
Did you use your bonus action?
Last round?
Your first round, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you get 2 attacks on your first round and you get a bonus attack.
I only used one. I didn't use my other one because I actually killed the first one.
Okay.
I get extra damage for
When you hit, yeah. But he was already dead.
Yeah.
Okay. And that leads us to top of the round, Chakra.
All right, so I am going to step back around to here and seeing her right there. I'm going to hit her with a hex as a bonus action. And then I'm going to hit her with an Eldritch Blast from my main. So
Right.
she will take the 2 points and then the 3 points of necrotic. And if this is a concentration, she'll have to make a concentration save.
So let me see Hex real quick, because you're doing your Hex first.
The hex. Oh crap! Hold on.
Okay. So you did total of 5 damage, and she has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Also, don't forget with Hex that you get to choose disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. So you have to pick like Strength, Dex, or whatever. So if you did Constitution, she would have disadvantage on that concentration check.
Con. Concentration.
Okay, so she fails. So the roots seem to wither away, and everybody seems to be unbound.
And everyone looks around and Rog is gone.
See, 10. And I'll stop right. I'll come up to. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go all the way. My 25. I'm going to walk into here. And I will say to her, "Oh, now you are going to die." And I would like to, if I may, throw a little bit of intimidation in there. A little bit of intimidation.
Doesn't phase her.
Let's say it to the group. They all hear it.
All right, rocks.
All right, well, I'm going to grab the old Gabo Ristrocketo, and I really was not appreciative of the way this guy here was talking about my king here. So he's catching a rock from the Gabo Ristrocketo.
That hit. How do you want to do this?
Straight in the head, and it, like, hits him in the head, and just like he does like a backflip off the back of the table, and just like happens to land on an unturned chair, and then it impales him.
All right, and he
So
is.
the chair kills him, not the rock. I like it.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. All right, since I'm new to a range, I still get my bonus action too, right? With this, all right.
Mhm.
So my bonus action, I'm taking my short sword and like right behind me, just stabbing this guy behind me.
Okay.
JD looks confused. Like, do I not get that?
Ask the DM.
I don't think you do. I think it's only
Melee.
Oh, you're two weapon fighting, I would think. What?
Yeah.
The Gaba Wrist Rocketo is light crossbow, yeah?
Yeah. Or hand. I don't remember which one it is. Aren't hand and light the same?
Negative.
I know one's two-handed. I mean, the same damage, right?
No.
Didn't mean to click that, sorry.
No, the hand crossbow is 1d6 damage. The light crossbow is 1d8. But
Oh, okay.
the light crossbow is a two-handed weapon. Which
Okay,
is,
so then I'll just use the. I just forget my short sword then.
Sorry, that's why I looked confused. I apologize, DM and player.
No worries. I couldn't remember which crossbow I had there. Or my Gabo Wrist Rocketo.
Okay. And that ends your turn.
That's it.
Come on. You were captured, and then you weren't.
All right. With my stand by. With my nimble escape, I will disengage from, and I will move here, and I will lay my hand on Rog's shoulder and be like, "Hey, you look hurt." And I'll cast Cure Guns.
Okay.
You wouldn't say.
You gotta roll your d8 plus your modifier, which I don't know what it is.
It should be +3. So how do I roll?
You can go to your character sheet.
Or you can do it that way.
I think with a space after the R there. Without the asterisks as well.
Do I put a 1 after the R, or?
No, you don't have to. It assumes 1d, whatever. If you put 2, it would do 2, though. It just assumes 1 if you leave it blank.
All right. So there you go. 8 points. Joy.
I got
Hey, look, that's almost the crossbow that I sent back at you.
And that will end my turn.
All right. This guy is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at Horrocks.
Daddy, they hit me.
So that is 10.
$10.
Yeah, 10 damage. Sorry, JD was arguing with me on the damage I'm supposed to be
I'm
rolling.
not arguing, I'm sorry. Our light crossbows do 1d8. I'm sorry. They have shitty ones.
And he, feels invigorated by that last shot. Feeling a little cocky.
Don't get all penisy, kid.
This one was bit by Nibbler, and he's still kind of mad, but he sees that Chakral is just like slinging spells at his leader, and he is going to stab at Chakral.
Ooh, meet it, beat it.
Noise. Jaydles.
All right. Well, considering that one is down and I have a clear avenue at this point, I'm going to re-sling my hand crossbow as I'm running forward.
You didn't roll the damage. I don't know how much damage I took.
16, it hits your AC. Oh, that's right. It does do damage.
Yep, you meet it, you beat it. All right, thank you.
That is 8 points of damage to you.
So I'm gonna, seeing that there's now like a clear avenue for me to go through where I'm not going to be swiped at, Jaydles is going to sling the crossbow back around his belt as he's running, and I am going to attack the leader with my longsword, but I'm going to hold it with both hands doing so. Oof.
Oh, sorry, that does not hit.
Oh yeah.
You swing at her, and she just slaps slightly and laughs at you.
Well, that's not very nice. And then I'm going to also. I don't have a button for unarmed strike for some reason, but I am going to attempt to kick. I don't know why I don't have an unarmed strike button. I'm going to have to make that here in just a second. But that's going to be... Well, does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just barely.
Now I gotta look because I don't have my martial arts button for some reason. So martial arts die at what the freaking shit is the martial arts die at our level? I'm so sorry. I just now realized that I don't have an unarmed strike button. Do, 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 do. We're level 4, so it's still a 1d4. So it's 2d4 on the rolled damage, and then plus for the dex. Wow, I don't know why I did percentage there. That's a +5, so 9. Now I'm gonna make this button. Sorry.
Okay, she's looking a little hurt, still slightly chuckling at you. Does that end your turn?
It does indeed, yes.
Rog.
Okay. I'll move up there gracefully.
Okay.
Go to slit his throat.
All right, and you slit it. He's gone. Nope.
Really, really gone.
Oh shit. How much movement did I use? I'll end my turn there.
Right. All right, so it's her turn, and she's gonna take a step forward and look at Jaydles directly in the eyes before she slams her hand down on the ground and casts Thunderwave. She's casting it at second level. So, I need Jaydles and Rod to roll Constitution saving throws. So, Jaydles, you take 10 points of damage and you are not knocked back. Bubba, Rog, you take 21 points of damage and you are knocked back 10 feet.
I'm sorry. Did you say 21?
Yeah.
Did she just kill 2 of her own people? Or at least 1?
She killed one of them.
She is not a nice leader.
How's
She's
Twixie
like-
way back there?
The pot has smashed into Twixie and she is unconscious. And debris is flying towards Rox. Rox, roll dexterity check, please. Or acrobatics, sorry. Alright, you see it coming and you're just like trying to pretend to be Jaydles and deflect it off with your hands and dodge out of it with your feet.
Nailed it.
And she's not gonna move because otherwise somebody would hurt her.
A lot.
No, somebody's gonna hurt her in a minute anyway.
So this goblin behind Rox is gonna try and stab him after like watching him do this deflection. He's kind of in awe, but he's gotta focus. He's gotta focus.
Motherfucker, that hurt. Stop.
So you take 8 points of damage. Jaydles is right up on his leader, so he's gonna make his way over. And he's gonna stab at you.
Negative.
Just kind of like dodge and weave, bob and weave. Can't really do anything else. This guy just watched as his leader killed his friend, and he's kind of like, and he's gonna like take some steps back, and then he's gonna try and shoot Jaydles in the butt, and he's gonna fail, and like drop his crossbow. I mean, like, you know, that's what goblins don't play nice. And then this one is going to shoot at Rock. And he is going to miss. Top of the round, chalk roll.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna say, "Oh, you're trying to kill the wrong one," and I'm gonna smack her with an Eldritch blast.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Don't get all penisy, kid.
All right, and I will intimidate her again, telling her, "I'm going to kill you," and then I will step forward and get right up in her grill.
Okay.
Right there. And that shall be the end of my... No, when my hex, I have to hit her. I think I have... Do I have to successfully hit her or just attack her? Hold on, let me check that.
You have to hit. It hexes extra damage on your attacks.
Yeah, I think you're right. Go ahead. Next.
All right, Rox, you're being shot at by 2 goblins, and there's one trying to stab you from behind.
Right, the little bastard behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a hunter's mark on him. Like I'm done with you guys. So
Okay.
he's catching a hunter's mark and a short sword.
So what exactly does Hunter's Mark do? Let's see.
Adds an extra D6, and then if he drops down to 0 hit points, I can take my hunter's mark and put it on somebody else as a bonus action.
Okay. So roll your damage on a short sword because you hit. Okay, so he dies, and you're able to move it how far?
To the any available target I can see.
Okay, so this one has died. Which one did you want to move it on to? Go ahead and ping. It's a little heart, so you know which one to stab next. All right. Anything else? You have your movement.
Oh wait, on a subsequent turn. So actually, I still have my bonus action now, so I can. But that won't count for my. Wait, what?
You used your bonus action to cast it, so your next turn you can use your bonus action to move it.
Oh, so technically this one's not Hunter's Mark then.
Okay, but that's what you want to do next round, maybe.
Sure. All right. Be back.
My.
All right. I'm going to move up here and do a little cure wounds on.
Okay.
Or 10.
All right, Rog, you gain 10 hit points. As Mog
Rocks.
give. Oh my gosh. You're healing rocks?
Yeah,
Or-
rock.
Okay, rocks. As Mog touches you gently.
Give him a slap on the back. Good job.
Did you want to move anywhere?
I'll move up right here.
Okay.
Now when
Jaydles.
Okay. Still using two hands, I'm going to attack her with the longsword. Oh, fuck nuts.
You swing down this giant weapon, trying to, protect your king's honor, and you just can't move it quite fast enough.
So instead of just doing a regular unarmed strike, I am going to use my bonus action and use a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So the first unarmed strike, I'm going to direct at her, and then the next one I'm going to direct at the other goblin.
Okay.
So that would be for her.
Right in the mouth.
All right.
And I'm going to use my Fury the Small to do an additional 4 damage with that punch.
Okay, it's fine. She's knocked out. She's on the floor.
Okay. Knocked out.
She's knocked out. She's on the floor.
Wanted to kill her. The other one, I was going to knock out. But if she's knocked out, then what's the point? Oh, I missed anyway.
Yep, you missed.
So after just palm to the face, no, actually even better, the classic wide chop to the neck, and then just whoa, and she falls to the ground unconscious. I'm gonna turn to him and punch next to his head and be like, and then that will be it for me.
All right. Frog.
Okay, did I get knocked down or just knocked back?
You are on your butt, so you do need to get up.
Okay.
All the
okay.
butts. What is going on here?
We're
I don't
playing.
know if second story or I don't know. I can climb faster, actually. That's all it is. Anyway. Alright, I'll use whatever I gotta do to get up.
Okay, so I think it's 10 feet of movement to get up? 5 feet of movement to get up, so you still
Okay,
have most of your movement.
what am I gonna do? Okay, right here. Sneak attack this dude in the back of the neck.
Right. You have advantage. That hits, and he is down.
And oh no, I can't move anymore. That'll be my turn.
It's happy.
Okay, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay, and she's unconscious. He is dead. He is dead. This one is going to stab at Mog because, you know what? He pretty much figures you guys are going to kill him at this point. That is 6 points of damage to Mog. And this one is going to shoot at Rock. 18 Rock.
Hits.
Did you take your healing from Mog, or were you away?
I may have been away.
You got 10 points, so you get 5 HP. Because you just took 5.
Okay.
All right, Chakral, she is on the floor, unconscious. There's
I wanted to kill her, and then I'm just going to turn and fire an Eldritch Blast at that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's not doing the. It's supposed to be taken. That's gonna
Oh,
be
an extra 1,
plus-
right?
No, it's 3 plus my modifier, so it'll be another 3.
I don't think you get modifier on spell damage. You do for hit.
You do if you have agonizing blast.
Oh, your invocation.
Yes, I noticed. I'll fix that
Okay.
on going forward. But yeah, it'll take 6 points of damage.
Okay. And then your staff gives you +1. So it's a +4 for every damage you do. So it's really hurt. It's barely able to stand at this point.
When I do it, I'm not even really gonna look at it. I'm just like now I'm kind of like bickering at my brother. I wanted to kill her. I clearly said I wanted to kill her, and you knocked her out. There's no honor in killing her now, and I'm just got my back's turned. And that'll be the end of that.
Okay. Rocks, I'm assuming as your bonus action, you move your hunter's mark over to that one.
Yep, right there. And I'm going to pull out the Gabo wrist rocketo. Fire on the one I got the hunter's mark on.
Yep, you hit. And it does a plus 1d6, right? So he's out.
So we got 8 points.
This goblin that is left, he's the only one left, and he's just kind of like putting his hands down, like, hey! As Mog, it is now your turn.
All right. I look at him and go, hey, the dead have a toll, and you should pay it. I'll cast.
Casting toll the death.
Yes. So
Okay.
he needs.
What do I need to roll?
Wisdom saving.
And he feels horribly, and he just like collapse on the floor, like just whatever thoughts he had just escape. And with that, combat is over.
I will turn to my brother, who is now harassing me about knocking this goblin out. When she wakes up, we can find out who staged this coup against Jareth here, figure out what they did to sabotage him, if they know where he's at, and then you can kill her while she's awake.
Ah, fine.
None of the
Tips.
others seem to know what's going on. They're all peons. I'm going to drop my disguise self at this point, too. So I just look
Grog, you hear crying coming from inside this pot, and you hear thumping from the other side. Get this off of me!
Oh! Yeah, let me help.
I'm gonna try to move that thing off.
I'll help him.
All right, with both your strengths, you guys are able to lift this cauldron off of Twixie, and she's just coughing, her hands still bound to the floor, and you guys still hear crying coming from inside this pot.
You find out what the crying is. I'm going to help Twixie, and I'm going to, like, rush over really quickly and start unchaining? Are there chains, or is it ropes or tethers? Or
It's ropes that are tied around.
I'm just going to go ahead and rush over and start, like, untying / cutting that and look over at Rog like,
We'll just stick my head in the pot.
You see a young little boy and an older blonde-haired girl just crying and holding each other in this stew pot. There's
it dinner?
water
Are
up
they
to their
goblins?
chest. They are not goblins. They are humans.
So I'm looking in the pot, and I'll just step back.
what is it?
Huh?
What are they?
Little children.
Dinner? Question mark.
Roll your 1d4, Tom.
Less dinner, more reward, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't. Hey, Mark, we don't do that no more.
Oh,
So-
we don't.
So,
Yeah.
Rog, you said there was children missing from that.
Yeah, that camp was missing kids.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah, there's probably a good chance these are those kids.
well, I would think so. They're the only humans we've seen thus far.
I
So
look back in the pot.
Please help us. I can
Dude,
help you get out of here.
Shut up.
Oh,
Do your parents have a lot of money?
take him back to Jareth and make him into goblins.
that's not a horrible idea, but let's pause on that.
Well, hold on, Jareth's not here, so we can't even change him into goblins. So
Look, we've been working on building trade routes, relations, making everything on the up and up.
so we're gonna trade these kids for money.
No, we're going to return them out of the goodness of our hearts. And
Okay,
if
we
there's
get
a monetary reward, I'll reward you for it. I'll pay you for it. Just shut up.
I'm leaning back in, asking the kids, "Are you guys rich?"
Our father was the butler here.
Okay, I'm not even gonna. That seems like a waste of time.
The hell's a butler?
It's a person who touches butts.
That's what
Ah.
I was thinking. Because I'm pretty sure Jaydles is a butler. He touched my butt once.
But no. Wait, hold on. No. So I think that this is something I believe that Jareth would be happy to compensate from, once we find him for, the goodwill and the good nature of our growing kingdom.
I thought we only steal kids, when people wish them away. We don't like steal kids anymore, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Also, hey, how's it going?
Oh, great.
Sorry, I almost hit you with a bolt.
You guys sure took your time. Thanks, Rog, for getting help. I'm surprised you got the letter out.
Bob Team 6 is here.
You're
What else
welcome.
done?
Mog will begin casting Prayer of Healing on everyone.
Okay.
Oh, that feels good. Oh.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes, so.
I'm still feeling it. Oh.
Yeah, so in the background, you just, while you're all talking, you just hear, "Oh, great goddess, Throff. Oh, great Throff, the one who has given land to the great king, allows Jareth to rule over all land. Please heal all our wounds. We're actually pretty fucked up." Yeah, he rambles on.
So Twixie's free. He's rambling. So I'm just gonna lean on the pot, like glance in at the kids, glance and like look back to Twixie. So what are we at? What's the situation here? What's the rep?
Is there like a spoon anywhere that I can see? Like
Yes, there are kitchen utensils. They kind of got blown away from the stew pot, as she did her thunder. But, you could find them if you want to spend some time looking for them.
Yeah, I want to look and find a big spoon.
Also, if somebody could take that weird snaky thingy off the fire before it burns.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go attend to this here. And you guys hungry?
A little bit.
I'm gonna poke at it and see if it's done.
Anybody got a meat thermometer?
What?
What do you cook? What do you cook worms to? Like 165? Is it like chicken?
Okay, while you guys are discussing your worm stuff, Twixie runs over, grabs the rope from Jaydles, and ties up.
Oh yeah, her.
Oh, she's still here.
Ties up Sithooks before she wakes up.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about her.
How do you think she likes her worm done?
I don't
Medium?
think it's gonna matter. We're not gonna feed her.
Oh,
We're gonna ask her questions, and when she tells us what we want to know, I'm gonna let Chakra kill her, or whatever it is. Chakra.
Oh, yeah.
I bet she likes it rough.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
We could probably use her hands on my project.
Ooh, do you still
And
need
feet.
You want her hands on your project?
Did you get her consent?
Look at all the feet in here. You got plenty of feet now. They'll probably be bad by the time we get back home. I'm not putting those in the bag of holding.
Wait, did I find a spoon yet?
Yeah, you found a spoon.
All right, I'm gonna test the water that the kids are in.
Are they in water?
It tastes very dirty and sandy.
Are they actually in water?
But does it taste like child soup at all?
Sort of. There is a taste of flesh. Yes, they're in water. It's up to their chest in water.
Oh.
Yeah, you idiot. They were planning to eat that if the worm didn't taste good.
I'm gonna spit it. I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. Spitting it into the kids, at them, right back in the bowl.
I mean,
Maybe we should get them out of there.
It needs something extra. There's something missing.
I'll offer a hand in to pull them out.
Have you tried adding the... Yeah.
So you reach your hand in, expecting a hand to reach up to you, and the little girl just looks up at you and goes, "We're tied up."
Oh, they were just gonna eat them with ropes on them.
Oh, that's why the broth tastes off.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
put
It's all
rope in there.
You're supposed to use cooking twine.
God.
Who does
Taught these
that?
goblins how to cook.
Somebody come over here and help me. Let's tip this pot over and let the water out, and then we'll pull them out.
Hey, ask them how they like their worm cooked.
As I'm waiting for somebody to help
I'll
me.
help you. I'll help you.
Okay, as Rog's helping me tip over, I'm gonna like just look in the pot. How do you like your worm cooked?
Don't like worms.
Oh, they don't like worms, Rock. So don't worry about it.
Have you ever tried worm? Oh my
Have you
god.
tried worm?
They tried to fatten us up with it. It tastes disgusting.
Hold on. I'm gonna reach in my
Great.
pouch and pull out some garlic, salt, and pepper, and some Montreal steak seasoning.
All right. So forget the worm. It's not a ring. It's a fairy ring. You know, like the trees. I know we don't really have trees. It's a little mushroom circle, and she's got something weird trapped in it.
Wait, what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh my god! Stop talking about your worm.
I'm not talking about the worm anymore. What are we talking about? A mushroom circle?
The magic that Jareth wanted from this place.
It's a
Oh.
mushroom.
It's a mushroom circle, and she did something weird. It's not right. It's corrupted.
So
Is that smoky room?
What smoky room? I don't know about a smoky room. I just know that.
You know who would know about the
weird.
smoky room? And I'm gonna like walk over as we're getting these kids out, and I'm gonna like kick this goblin on the ground. Not like hard enough to hurt, but like a wake the fuck up.
So,
And
Twixie, you don't want any worm?
she's tied up, right?
Yeah, she's tied up.
No worm, Twixie.
No, I don't want any of your damn worm.
Can I have your part?
Yeah, eat it.
All right.
Whoa. Her part's getting split equally among everyone.
Are you cooking it? Are you tending to it? No, you're not. You're over there playing around with kids.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. He's normally not always right, but this time.
So Sissix
I'll
slowly
take
comes
3/4 of
to.
the portion.
Oh,
Okay. 2 questions for you. No, wait. 3 questions for you. Number 1, what the fuck is with the room with the smoke that smells like honey?
As you say that, I'm going to get some of that broth and pour it on her face. Attempting to waterboard her.
Also, I sniff the kids, see if they smell like honey.
the kids smell like wet dog.
Oh, yum.
So you went in the room. Did he talk to you? Did he say anything? Did he mention me?
He said something. I told him it was stupid and shut the door. That's what we did.
That does not answer my question at all.
What is your question? I'm sorry, I had water pouring all over
I'm
me.
getting another cup.
I said, what is up with that room? Not, hey, let's talk about your friend talking to other people.
Look, I'll tell you everything, and I'll even help you get what you seek. But you must let my people stay here. They see Jareth's kingdom is dying, and they want to make a life of their own.
What people? They're all dead.
There's more, I'm sure. I mean, we spared a few on our way in.
Oh, we'll totally.
They're gonna be dead after when we leave.
Yeah.
But to get in that room, you need me. There's no way to get in there or get rid of what has happened here without me.
I check.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Go
I'm
ahead.
pouring more water on her.
I will assist.
She's telling you the absolute truth.
Are you telling me the whole truth, the absolute truth, none but the truth?
It's what she believes to be completely true. I put the darkness there. I have bound myself to the creature, and I'm the only one that can get rid of him.
Okay, that leads me to more questions. So we're not.
So if we
on
just
to the
kill it,
original 3.
if we just kill her, the thing will go away. It's no worries. So we can just kill her then. Is that what I'm understanding?
Not all magic works that way.
I don't know that word bond.
We have
doesn't
to
change.
train.
But I'm not locking myself to 3 questions anymore because now you've answered a question, and I feel like that there's more questions that come from this, sort of sub questions. So, fuck's sake. So let's just stick with the smoke room. What the fuck is he that you keep talking about? What is a he? What is it?
It's a satyr.
A satyr. Oh boy.
Why the hell
Good
would
talk.
you put a satyr here?
The hell's a satyr?
Well, these people, these fae, they took advantage of what they were given, and it became a little corrupted. And from that corruption, he has sprung up.
Actually makes a lot of sense there. All right, but that leads me to my next question. What is with the sword that drips blood with the goblin corpses on the
Don't
floor?
go in there. I don't know. We keep trying, and yeah,
I find it funny that you really want to protect your people because they should stay here, but you keep trying to go into the room with a sword that just kills you.
I don't tell them to go in there. Goblins are stupid. They're like, oh,
Whoa!
treasure. Oh, please, please.
Wow, we're standing right here. Are you
You're
serious?
a goblin.
What am I? These are my people.
Yeah, well, you're obviously all stupid if you think Jareth's kingdom is dying.
Have you seen the king?
Yeah.
Have you? Which leads me to another question.
He sent me on this mission. He looked pretty weak when we last talked. Like something
I wanna
was
kill her now.
draining him.
Hold on, Mog. Hold on. God, for some reason, I swear to God, I got like a pain in my head behind me. Like Mog's a pain. Just hold on a second. All right, so what's this that the Twixie's telling us about? Some corruption with the mushroom ring.
That's my satyr.
That's the mushroom ring in there. It smells like honey with the satyr.
Well, yes.
What's a satyr?
Think like half lamb chops, half human.
Look, if you take me there, I will take down the fog, and we can get rid of him together.
And then eat it?
Wait, whoa. I thought you were connected to him. Now you want to get rid of him? I'm confused.
Yes.
Does anybody have any mint jelly?
What? What? God damn it. We're not eating the satyr. So what's that way then? And I'm gonna point towards the room next to Twixie.
That's like somebody's bedroom and whatnot. This is Twixie answering, by the way. That's like their bedroom and whatnot. There's probably gold and stuff in there. You could ask the kids that used to live here. I'm sure they would know it before you eat them.
The flash of Rog going past me. Like, I'm not asking anybody anything. I know how this is going. I'm gonna turn to Twixie at this point. Why would you say that word? You know not to use the G word around Rog.
God damn it.
All right, as you try and squeeze through that gap, please roll a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh, with advantage, I hope.
There's no trap. It's just a tight squeeze.
Also,
Acrobatics.
remember everyone that 11 HP, well, 11 that I rolled is for everyone to add to.
Oh yeah.
You squeeze. It gets tight. You hear some rumbling above you, but you're able to pop out the other side unharmed. Go ahead and roll your intelligence investigation check. You find several pieces of gold lying on the floor that add about up to 90 gold.
All right. I put it in my pocket.
Hey, Rox, how's that worm looking? Are you at a point where you can take it off the fire and you can like go help your old man?
I think so. Yeah. But seriously though, mint jelly for the lamb chops later.
Did not bring any mint jelly, bud. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and put this over here on the table here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my little slivers and Rog's little slivers, and then I'll go over there and help him out.
All right.
So I'm gonna go over here and help out Rog. Where the fuck did he went in here?
Acrobatics check to squeeze through the gap, please.
Oh my god! I should have ate that first.
So again, you you squeeze through, wiggling, and you hear rumbling above you, but you're able to squeeze through unscathed.
Ugh.
And you come to find Brog picking up some gold pieces off the floor.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. I brought you some worm. You better bring me some gold.
There's not much, but I'll give you half. I'll give you 25.
How much?
25 gold.
25, all right. And you can have 25% of this worm, which in my
Okay.
calculation is
Half of it.
this much.
Anybody else doing anything while they're worming and golden? Or-
I'm gonna let them finish, and then I'm gonna have a conversation with the sensible ones.
I really want to throw this whelp into the room with us.
I really want to know why we need to let her live, because I really want to kill her. I mean, I really want to I want to kill her really bad. Jaydles, really
the
bad.
darkness is bound to me, and it won't go away unless I get rid of it. Even if you kill me, the darkness will not go away. That is how the spell works.
Okay, so
And I can help you get rid of the satyr so you can recover whatever magic it is you seek.
so this brings me to some semantics. If we were to agree, because I believe you were asking to let your people stay here, that was your request.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously are not asking for your own life in that. So obviously there's some trust issues that are going to be going on here, as far as to us taking you to this room where you again have an ally that could potentially try to protect you, but also with you dropping the darkness wants to keep us from killing you afterwards. So I'm just trying to figure out where we stand with all this, because frankly, it seems like we both have something to lose here, but
Well-
we have a lot to gain, and you don't really have much.
I mean, you could also let me live here. We don't want any trouble. We just want to make a life of our own.
Well, then why did you attack us when we come to the door?
This is our home. You just barge in here. I assume Jareth has wanted to kill us all.
We were invited in, you know.
First of all, your perimeter guards are still totally alive. Second of all, you didn't bother asking. And third, if you wanted to live, you probably shouldn't have betrayed the benevolent and kind King Jareth.
Oh, hell, King Jareth.
Haven't you felt your power waning? Haven't you felt some distancing from him to you?
I'm gonna look around at all the dead bodies. Nope.
Look at us. Do you not see how skinny we are? Do you not see how hungry we are?
Well, then eat. Damn.
You live in the middle of the desert. Did you ever think that maybe it was your surroundings and not your king?
Maybe the distance from him. I don't know. You figure it out. I'm asking to help you if you let my people stay.
Me figure this out. I'm gonna like reach down and like touch at my midsection. I don't feel like I'm starving. Chakral, do you feel like you're starving?
Oh, no. I was having a good old time sewing a foot onto a leg before we came here. I was fine.
I'm starting to think that this whole problem is coming from not our king, but the fact that you're losing faith in our king.
Jaydles. We need to get the magic from here. Just
No,
take
you're
the
not wrong.
damn offer and stop questioning it.
I am going to turn to Twixie directly, and I'm going to say, sure, I accept her offer to drop the fog, and I will let her people stay here.
Oh, we're going to let him stay, all right.
Wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. Different room.
Well, I'm still curious on what our standings is, considering she's on the floor, not standing. So it makes me worry.
Well, that room was empty.
Nothing to be seen in there.
Rox, can you please roll an investigation check?
Oh, back in the room?
Yeah, back in the room. All right, so you lift up some rubble, being less lazy than your father, and you find 180 coal.
Where is my advantage on that? Dungeon delver.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing in there.
Advantage on investigation checks.
Hey, Pops, you dropped this. I'm gonna give him a
So
rock.
instead of 90, it's 200 gold, Bubba, because you do have advantage. It's 200 gold. And then Rox did find 180. There's some lockets, some earrings with gems on them.
I'm gonna automatically assume that they're lying, but I rolled an insight and I really don't care.
How much did you give me, Bubba?
80-25.
So I'm gonna look at the kids at this point that we probably got sitting off on the wall. I'm gonna cut their ties off of them, but I'm gonna just stay here. Just don't move. Just, you know what? The pot's empty now. Get back in the pot. There's no water. There's no broth. Just get in the pot. Hide in the pot. So if another goblin comes through here, they just see the dead bodies and they're like, "Oh God, we got to figure out what's going on," and then they're not gonna see you because we're gonna have to go deal with this.
Okay, so the kids slowly and reluctantly climb back in the pot.
If someone comes in here and they try to eat you, just yell really loudly.
Throw some
Pineapple.
corpses on top
Say
of them.
pineapple.
Yeah, yell. Well, I mean, you could yell anything, but pineapple's a good as word as any to yell if you get in trouble.
I'm gonna start stacking these bodies on top of the cauldron.
No, what are you doing? This is supposed to be just. And I'm gonna like as he's stacking them, I'm gonna like start tossing them off too. Don't do that.
What? I thought you were trying to hide them.
No, but we're not stuffing goblin bodies in there. There's no point in that.
I'm just putting them on the top, like draping them. Like no one's gonna want to look like, ew, look at that. Who's gonna want to touch that?
Yeah, but then it looks like we're trying to hide something. Like something came in here and stuffed goblin corpses into the cauldron.
Oh,
Like, hey, let's take a look at the cauldron.
Yes, I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna grab the nearly dead goblin by the scruff of her collar, and I'm gonna just snatch her up, and I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
I'm gonna cut off 2 hands.
Fair enough. As we're walking towards the door, I'm just gonna yell over my shoulder. Remember,
You know what?
pineapple.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm not feeling that great. I did have a giant cauldron filled with children land on top of me. I'm just gonna take a short rest by this campfire. Holler if you guys need me.
Hey, will you hold these hands for me?
Sure.
All right, I'll be back for them. Hey, just put some salt on the ends of them. It'll help dry it out.
Yeah, because I carry salt.
Oh, yeah, I got some salt here. Just put the salt. Yeah, just
Right, come on.
Oh, yeah.
If
there you
you
go.
cook, let me know.
Right. So, what is it you're going to do to get rid of the darkness inside? And I'm going to open the door up.
Okay, so you open the door again. Black smoke creeps out.
I'm going to ready an action as I'm holding the back of her neck. I will ready an Eldritch blast. If she does anything, I'll send it right through the back of her neck.
Sorry, Rox, I moved you. So she takes a step in. You're still able to see her back.
Yeah, I'm not letting go of her.
So she takes a step in. You're able to see her back. She's not going completely in. It's just her hands are now in the darkness, and she is chanting something. And you just hear a laughter. It's the same laughter you heard before.
Should I stab her now?
No, wait.
And after a while, the smog begins to lower and lower and lower. And you guys are face to face with this thing.
Those
I
would
was
be some
like-
pretty cool legs.
Take a skip leg day with it. Look at them chicken legs.
That's different.
and he's just standing in the middle of a mushroom circle. And the floor is all corrupted, dead, black. She said, "See?
Okay.
Oh my god, I deleted her."
She was about to get deleted.
So is she standing there with her feet in the deadness,
Yeah.
and she's okay standing there?
Push it
So-
down. Push it down in it. Make sure
So,
she.
what's the reason for keeping the darkness in here, and can he come out of the circle?
Oh, she keeps the darkness in here so that I won't try anything whenever she comes to visit with our little chats.
Ah. So she has you held captive here, I see.
She has a strange notion that I'll mate with her and give her some powers.
Ew.
What the fuck?
I can assure you we come with no such notions.
Well,
Yeah, I have no desire to mate with you whatsoever. Can you step outside that circle? Are you
I cannot.
Bound.
Only she can lower that.
no, so we
Yep.
can kill her now, and then you're stuck in that little mushroom circle.
Unless her life
Is that your
bound?
choice, my dear little green friend?
So let's chat.
I want to ask her: is the magic holding him in that circle bound to your life force?
It is not.
Well, that's a
So
stupid
why
answer.
So why do you have him trapped inside there?
Jareth's power was waning. I wanted to make a new family. He's a powerful being.
What sort of powerful being is he?
Looks like a chicken devil. A chicken devil human guy.
Okay.
He's a satyr.
I don't see any goat legs. I was lied to. I wanted my lamb chops.
Right?
So, okay, hold on. So the Fae aren't really known for being liars, but they're also not necessarily known for being open about things.
Truthers.
They are truthers, but they're also selective truthers.
Why do you smell like honey?
Oh, come
That's a good
closer and I can tell you.
Choco, go close and let him tell you.
I'll do it.
Oh, here, let me get out of your way. Yep, don't want to get too close there.
Step about here. I'm gonna size him up a little bit.
He slowly starts to pull out a flute.
Ah,
Yep, I'm
nope,
out here.
nope. No.
That's a whole lot of nope.
Hey, I like a little bit of song.
My little friend,
Yep.
do not be worried. Nothing bad shall happen.
Oh, that's some horse shit. I know about them flutes.
Okay, look. Now here's the deal. The deal is, we're here to deal.
And what is your deal?
Good job, Jaydles. You got him right where you want him.
Shut up. So,
Could you get rid of the circle? I'll help you get rid of whatever pests are left. Maybe find the magic that you seek.
what do you know about what I seek?
I'm here to help you, my friend.
Because I'm going to tell you, this whole thing from start to now seems like it has gone absolutely tits up. So I'm really curious to know what you think helping me would be.
What is it you seek?
Well, it seemed like you knew what it was that I was seeking about 5 seconds ago, and now I think you're talking out of your ass. So where are we going?
Well, your little friend, who I guess you have tied up at this point, she seeked magic and power because hers was waning. And I assume you've come for more power and magic, and I can provide that for you.
Oh, I'm always looking for power.
It's not for us. How does that work?
I can still grant it to you, and you can take it wherever you need. It can be an item, I guess.
Can you make mint jelly?
And when he says that, Chakral's going to step back in. Power, you say?
Yes, just get rid of this circle, and I will give you all the power you seek.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
insight this dude.
Yeah, and I'm
You
going
think-
to assist that.
Getting this power, does it involve like your penis in any way?
No.
Okay, good.
That's where my power comes from.
Chakra, were you gonna roll too?
Nope, no, I'll roll since he rolled well, but I'm not because I told you I was helping him.
Okay. He wants you to let him out. You're not sure for what reason, but he will say or do anything to get out.
I'm gonna look at Jaydles and I'm gonna say, any being that is trapped is going to wish to get out. Will say anything they can to do so, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna look.
I'm not saying he couldn't do it. I'm not saying that he's not capable of granting whatever it is that he's promising, but I don't think that he has like he's not intent on that specifically.
He's gonna look at rocks and he's gonna say, "Break the circle, my friend." And he is casting Suggest on you.
Oh boy.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh
no.
boy.
Oh no! All right.
Hey.
So
He's too stupid to be persuaded.
you can
Now-
tell that he is trying to dig in your mind. You could tell that he's trying to do something to you. And you all see him make a movement with his fingers while he's
Now
talking.
I know that spell myself. My
Yes.
character knows that spell, so I would think I would recognize it right off the bat.
Mhm.
And when I see that it fizzles, I'm going to say out loud, "You just tried to cast a spell on my nephew. I know that spell very well. What is your? He's trying to trick us, Jake. He's trying to trick us indeed."
I feel like I should let him out. I'm just fucking with you, and I'm not letting you out anywhere.
Where's Jareth? Do you know where Jareth is?
He's going to change shapes into Jareth right in front of you. I'm right here, my friend. Let me out.
All right, hold on. Wait, I got this.
Arm out. Go ahead.
You remind me of the babe.
We're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
What, babe?
The babe with the power.
Well, that
Hold on, we're doing it backwards here.
Oh yeah.
Power?
The power of voodoo.
I'm sorry.
Voodoo.
no,
Oh.
that's not him.
Wrong
That's
answer.
not
Wrong
him.
answer. Nope. Kill him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, pal.
Good try though. I mean, it was you had it going there for like no seconds whatsoever. But
Valiant effort.
Everybody needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Even me?
Everybody.
oh, this is gonna suck a bunch.
The DM is not supposed to be happy if we fail things.
I said, yay, Mog. You can ask JD.
She said, fuck y'all.
Okay, Choco Pass. So it's just Jaydles, Bubba, and Rock. Jaydles. No, Rox, you just burst into dancing. You can't control yourself. You're just in such a great mood all of a sudden. And you just start dancing.
Is Doc around here?
Do we really like?
He just starts dancing.
Does it really look different than normal?
Jaydles, you just start laughing uncontrollably.
He's dancing.
They're fucking good at it too, right?
I'm gonna look at the girl that we have captive. First of
And
all,
Bubba, you start laughing too,
I know
uncontrollably.
what your name is, but he's obviously playing little tricks. That's what them satyrs do. Is he susceptible to damage inside that circle? And if I do damage him, is it going to break the circle?
Look, it's a sprinkler.
No, you. I assume since he can affect you, you can affect him.
He's starting a lawnmower.
Well, if you won't help me, then I will help myself. And he pulls out his bow. And we're gonna roll initiative.
I was about to
Tired.
hit him with an Eldritch blast. That's not fair. That took too long. Can I get my shot that I was about to shoot on him, or are you going to put it into the fight?
You can shoot him.
No,
You can have
that's
your.
what I was asking her. Whenever she said that it wouldn't do anything, and he has that spell on them. I'm trying to break his concentration, so I was going to hit him with a blast. So I will hit him with an Eldritch blast.
It does not hit.
And I'm gonna say, let my people go. I'm gonna keep a hold of the back of her neck, and basically I'm using her as a human shield. No, a goblin shield.
But you were near the face circle and she was behind you.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I was holding on to her, but that's fine. If she was over there, that's fine.
All right, Jaydles. You are laughing uncontrollably. You cannot stop laughing. Please make another wisdom saving throw.
Happily.
All right, you break it, but that's going to end your turn.
So it's like, it's the show. That's not funny. I'm gonna turn.
Rog, you were also laughing uncontrollably.
Ha! That's my uncontrollable laugh.
Wisdom. Oh my god. Wisdom saving throw, please. All right, you are still laughing uncontrollably.
Is he starting to pee a little? Is he starting to pee just a little bit? Just a little bit pee.
Can you roll a con save, see if you're peeing?
Oh man.
He's maintaining it for now. Mog, you see Rock's dancing. Jaydles has stopped laughing. Rog is laughing, and this dude is pulling out a longbow. And Chocolate is right in front of you.
Well, hope y'all like. I'll move up and I'll pull out my Fred, my dear Fred. All right, Fred, get him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
So just curious, you have a rat on a spear that you stab people with.
Yes.
Does the rat go inside him?
Technically, the rat bites, I think.
You try and get him, and he just kind of like bats it away. Like you're not able to quite get Fred close enough.
Yeah, this damn ring. It's hard to like tiptoe over it. Oh well, behind it, and you know.
All right, rocks. Wisdom saving throw to stop dancing. Right. You land on your feet, you stop, and you can move all your fingers again. But that's going to end your turn.
Just my fingers.
You can move everything. You're done dancing. You have control of your body.
All
At least
right.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's his turn. He is going to shoot his short bow at Chakroll. All right.
And he will get a hellish rebuke back at it.
Oh, I have to roll a dexterity. Okay, so he is able to resist your hellish rebuke.
All right, and give me your damage.
So he's going to take 7 points of damage.
That's my con save for the hex that is still on her.
Okay. So I need to roll damage. You take 7 points of damage and
7 or 5?
7, it's +2. And it says on hit you receive sleep poison. So make a con save. Okay, you're going to be affected by sleep. So you're unconscious for a minute unless you take damage or somebody shakes you awake.
That means that my hex will disappear off her, and I'm just gonna, I guess I'll hit the wall behind, and I'll just kind of slide down the wall.
Okay. And then he is going to use his second attack to shoot at Mom. No, he's gonna shoot at rocks.
Pick me.
You're behind 3 people. $16.
It's
Roll a con save, please. Okay, you shake it off, but you still take 8 points of damage. And that is going to end his turn. She sees this all going south. She sees that you guys are pretty beat up, that Chackle is now asleep, and she's going to book it.
She is tied up.
Yes. By the feet too, because Trixie was the one that did it, and she was only tying hands.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to crawl her ass right there. But she is outside the door. And that's as far as she got. Chuck roll.
Okay. Do I roll to wake up?
I do not think so.
Well, if not, then I'm going to keep on sleeping.
Nope, you are asleep until hit or woken up. Jaydles!
Sorry. Trying to think as Jaydles would think at this point. So she's prone on the ground, crawling past him.
Yeah.
But I saw that Mog was able to put his spear through the circle, right? Well, as she's crawling past, I'm just gonna longsword right through her back as she's crawling through.
Okay, well, you have advantage because she's prone.
I don't know if 13 hits.
13 does not
So,
hit.
so hold on. So is she restrained? Or is she like no, she's not incapacitated. She's just restrained. So no, that still wouldn't even help. Oh my god. Well, no, because she can't be restrained because then her speed would be 0 and she wouldn't have been able to move in the first place.
Yeah, she's just bound. She's just bound. She can't move her hands.
Well, you know what? Just because it makes Jaydles mad, he is going to follow up.
Wait. So she wants to live. She wants to get out of here. So what I'm going to do is, while she's crawling away from you, she's going to say, "Save me," and she's going to touch Jaydles as she's crawling away, and she casts.
Whoa. We're retconning her turn now?
She doesn't want to die. So she tried to cast Bark Skin on you. It's not going to do anything anyways, but you can feel like rough wooden skin on you.
I don't like it.
Okay. And so you missed while trying to stab her. Unless you don't want to do that.
I feel like you would.
Okay. So you still have your bonus action.
Oh my god! She turned him into a tree. What the fuck?
I'm gonna flurry of blows. God damn it!
Is he?
God damn it!
Or a
Oh, no. I had advantage, right? So at least one of those unarmed strikes hits. God damn it!
And she is dead. Do you want her out or dead?
Unconscious.
All right, she's unconscious. And
So
your skin
her
turns back to
concentration
normal.
would drop. Yeah. Fucking whatever. Let's try to escape. Fucking just kick her in the side of the head. Miss once with a sword, miss with 1 foot, and then just like the same foot again, just kick her upside the head. And now I can focus on the other guy, but into my turn. +7 and can't hit anything.
That's hilarious. And she's tied up.
Fucking, I'm telling you.
Good thing-
If I was a
good thing
DM,
Jackal
you'd
was
all
there.
be dead.
All right,
On the ground.
Rog, roll con to stop laughing.
No, it's wisdom to not win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wisdom. Sorry.
The
So,
thought of Rog laughing uncontrollably is like deeply like.
There you go.
all right. So you stop laughing. That's the end of your turn.
What do they do? And just say, fuck you. No one makes me laugh but me.
Okay. Mog.
All right, Fred. Actually bite him this time. Eh?
You hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, he needs to make a Constitution saving.
And he does not succeed.
So he takes an additional 14 on top of the 3 for a total of 17.
Okay.
As Fred latches on to a nip.
Okay. Where are you gonna move? Or are you good?
I think I'll stay there.
Did you want a bonus action heal somebody or no?
Or bonus action, kick me in the foot.
Could I?
Mhm.
All right, I'll just like nudge back at Choco and be like, "Hey, wake up!"
Okay. And Chocolate.
What?
Wake
What?
up.
What the? What? What?
All right. Rock.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna run up to him. Staying out, obviously, trying to stay out of the circle. And I'm gonna come at him with the short sword. Then I'm a bonus action with my other short sword. I'm like just spinning like helicopter.
All right. So the first one, he's just like looks at you like you're silly, and then the next one, you catch him off guard and you slice him right across the abdomen.
Take that, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Good.
That's all.
His turn. He is going to cast fear on rocks and anything within 30 feet of him.
And that's Olive.
So everybody gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a cone. So which way is this cone going? Because Rog may
Okay,
be...
so Chaco is good. Rocks is the center point.
So Rocks, Mog, Jaydles, or Rocks, Mog, Jaydles, Choco, and Rog are free.
I think it would just be rocks and Jaydles for a 30-foot
Yes.
cone.
Just rocks and Jaydles.
There's templates
Oh,
to
okay.
this, but I can't remember where they're at.
You.
I think Mog might be in the cone. I don't know.
Wait, I thought fear was a 30-foot radius.
It says each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it is holding and become free.
Oh, it's not the spell. It's not a spell. It's an innate ability.
Yeah.
So 3 a day. So it's different than the spell.
Yeah. So it's targeting himself and everything out from him. So it's Rox, Mog, and Jaydles. Rog is fine. Chakra is fine. So Mog, you are feared.
Is this a concentration spell?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, so only Mog is feared. Only Mog is the one trying to run away as fast as he can.
Stranger danger!
And that is going to end its turn. She's unconscious. Chaco's up. That hit.
All right, he'll have to make a concentration save, and he does.
Is that the correct, or do I need to add +3?
That should 1d10 plus 3. Yes, that's right.
All right. You going to move or bonus action?
Seeing that he has got that cone thing, I'm going to move to here so that he cannot affect more than just one.
Okay. Jaydles.
Jaydles.
Hey, I'm gonna run around and using 2 hands with my longsword. I am going to swing. Oh my freaking Jesus!
Whoosh. Caught him with the hook.
The longsword was just a distraction, so I could come around with the Chuck Norris roundhouse.
All right. Anything else?
Oh God, no! That's pretty much it. I'm a little irritable. Jaydles is a little irritable. He's getting flustered, and he's starting to miss things because he's flustered.
Okay, wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna get here and I'll cut him.
Because there is other people within 5 feet, you get advantage and you do hit. He succeeds on his con, and you do. What is the 2d6 that I have written down for you?
What? My sneak?
Yeah, it's your sneak. Because you have advantage, you get 2d6.
On top of the sneak?
No, you rolled the 2d6, so it's 5 plus 6, it's 11. Yeah, it's set up right.
Yeah, I'll add the other one. I mean,
No. All right, he's looking really bad. He's bleeding from several areas. He's got a bruise on his hip from Jaydles.
bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Don't knock it. I was looking for those chi points where it's like, try to cut off this guy's key.
Mog, you have to run. You have to use all your movement to run as far away as you can.
All right.
And drop whatever you have in your hands.
You only move 25 feet, not 30. You're a goblin.
He moves 30.
30.
Where are we? 30?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
So go ahead, and once you get past her body, roll a con save.
All right.
Just out of curiosity, too, and this is like purely my curiosity. So he's feared, but do you think that, like, in this sense, he would have, as a goblin, the mindset to do like a nimble escape, disengage, and then run?
Yeah.
That's what I would think too. I
But
just want
as
to make
soon
sure.
as he gets out of sight, he snaps out of it. He doesn't know why he's running anymore. So you still have 10 feet of movement, but you do not have your bonus action anymore. You still have your action.
All right. Mog will run away, going, ah, ah, no goat legs, no go. Wait, why am I running? Oh no, Fred! And he'll run back in. So
You had 10 more feet of movement,
yeah, right.
and then you have an action.
Yeah. Then my remaining action will be to get back here to go to get back to Fred. I can't beat him
Okay.
up. But that will be the end of my turn.
Rocks.
I will still be pissed off, and I'm going to try and do my little helicopter again.
Okay. You got him. And you miss.
Whoops. I didn't mean to. Yeah. All right.
Just stop everything you're doing. It's driving me nuts.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do right now.
You could see he is tired and angry. If I have to be sent back, then one of you shall go back. And he's going to
Yep.
shoot at Rog. Miss! And a miss! Wow. That's kind of embarrassing.
Wow.
Meow.
I'm starting to enjoy this laughing thing.
And that is going to end his turn. She's asleep.
Oh, you're not sending anyone back, but I want that power. And I will hit him again.
Fizzle, fizzle.
Nope. It'll fire by him and hit like right next to Rog's head on the wall.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, Jaydles.
He can't give you power. And I'm just gonna give it another go. We'll see what happens here. Optimism. And then I'm gonna follow with an unarmed. Oh God! You know what? I'm gonna burn that last key point to get one more unarmed.
He's just like patting your hands away as you try and start.
After the short sword or long sword blow.
He's got
Fuck you.
All right, Rog. Just tried to kill you.
Yeah, so bitch.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Ah! Bonus disengage.
Jesus, titty fucking Christ!
Mog.
I will pick up Fred. Fred, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I still love you, buddy. I'll kiss its forehead.
That's your action and your bonus action.
Yep. Oh, and my turn.
Rob.
Is it an? I think it's movement to pick something up, or is it an action? I guess it is an action.
Rocks. Our fate is in your hands. To impress a chick, helicopter dick.
Yes, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. I will make this my bitch. And I'm gonna do the helicopter dick.
Go.
And with
And
that,
I'm not done. Oh, am I done?
you're done. You get him at his knees, and he just falls down backward on his back, and you see the red from his eye slowly fade out.
Yeah, helicopter dick for the win.
Thank Christ.
Hey, do you think these mushrooms are edible?
Don't eat the mushrooms.
All right.
I mean, maybe. I pick up one.
No, don't pick the mushrooms. This is obviously a fey circle. It is magical in some sense or another. I'm not saying that they're not edible, but I'm saying that Jareth sent goblins here for this circle of mushrooms. We think maybe. And so we should not mess with it at the moment.
You don't think Jareth meant for us like to bring that thing back to him, do you? I really hope not.
Sincerely doubt it. I honestly feel like more than likely what happened here was this was an accidental, I think he accidentally made his way through from the Fae and just because of the mushroom circle. Not like because of, but sort of like happenstance wise.
I pick one of the mushrooms.
Maybe.
All the mushrooms pop, 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 and the circle is gone.
I'm gonna look at Mog. You son of a bitch.
I did it. I saved the world. Congratulations.
You killed our king. Way to go.
Wait, what?
He's fine.
You hear rustling as Twixie is running. Hey! So I was talking to those kids before you guys wanted to eat them, and they told me that there's a cemetery, and under the cemetery there's a crypt, and there's 3 powerful humans that left some stuff down there, and something weird's going on here, guys. But maybe down there, and that's where we're gonna end tonight.
I'm trying to open this door.
It opened.
To the hallway, right in front of the stone door on the other end of the hallway.
God, Daddy, such a dumbass. Even I knew that.
I know that. She just told me there's loot.
I'm checking the old fucking lamb legs here.
Ant legs?
Lamb legs.
His body is oozed and is decayed, and there's nothing left.
His short bow's gone and everything?
Everything's gone.
I'm gonna scrape the ooze into a pouch.
Same.
Oh, okay, all right. That's gross.
So I have how much ounceage of ooze?
As much as you want, like 1 jar full, like the whole thing.
All right, I got a jar full of ooze. Hey, Twixie, can I get my hands back?
Oh my god, we've ended, done. You guys are done.
Did you put the salt on the ends like I told you to?
Who's watching the kids?
Twixie, you're supposed to be watching the kids. In my hands.
And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, that was fun.
It was.
It's nice to have the crew back together.
That was a good game.
Feel very natural in this. I really do.
I think this is our actual natural habitat. This is kind of where it is.
Goblin Pride.
Goblin Pride.
Goblin lives matter.
Hey, do you remember
So
that time that I
slaughter all
opened a
of us.
window and Rog was mooning everybody outside of it? Because that was great. I still have screenshots of that, by the way. But regardless, thank you for those of you that are still here. And I hope that everyone enjoyed it. A round of applause for DM Pippi for stepping into the DM role. I can't hold down my push to talk, but this is me applauding. Thank you very much for stepping into the DM role, and this has been fantastic, and I had tons of fun, and I think everybody else did too. So we look forward to our next session of this. Oh my goodness. I know that Tirmora is moving back to its normal time on Monday at 8 Eastern time. So oh god, our cameras are all fucked now. Oh Jesus. So Tirmora's moving back to its normal time.
Who did that?
It's gotta be Bubba. I don't know.
Turn your camera back on, Bubba. You're fucking shit up.
I'm not Lawson. And Lawson's not Pippi. But I have dreamed. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, that is disturbing. That is so disturbing.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.